1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Get ready for verse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fires for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. You show 'em you're a phoenix. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Alrighty, what's up, what's up, what's up? Good morning, good morning. There's a lot of people I gotta say hello to here. What's up, fellas? How are we doing? How are we doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's roll out the hellos. What's up, what's up? Excuse me. If there's any coughing, I'm sorry. Definitely still am a little sick. I feel like I'm like 1,000 times better, but man, I miss streaming. What's up, fellas? What's up, JW Tree? What's up, Jiro? What's up, Fink Dripple? What's up, Alex? What's up, Bert Christopher? One sec, let me turn this down. I'm like a boomer, dude. I'm so out of it. I'm so out of the loop, dude. I'm out of the pattern. Gotta get back into it. What's up, Nitro? What's up, P. Cricket? What's up, Shag? What's up, Soup? What's up, Rin? What's up, Alex? What's up, JW Tree again? Why not? Our boys got moves. True. What's up, Strategy Member? Happy to have you over on the Twitch, dude. What's up? What's up? What's up, T-Nums? What's up, Nano? What's up, RG? On my 4th badge yesterday. Yo, welcome. Congrats. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Finally get to be in a stream. Yeah, I haven't been streaming much. I've been really sick, man, so I haven't been streaming much, unfortunately. It's morning for you. It's 1:28 p.m. That's a nice early morning for sure, right, guys? Okay, let's go ahead and let's get this gym run started. Get things rolling. As you guys can see by the cash stack, as you can see by the cash stack, I am absolutely fumbling the bag. I've been fumbling the bag. I've been spending shmoney. Yo, thanks Rad and Ocean for following me over on Twitch. I appreciate it. What's up? What's up? Look at my last shiny. Where at, Jiro? What's up, Patty, for the content? I really got into PokeMMO. This is the first occasion to stream. Yo, what's up, dude? Yeah, I haven't been streaming much at all, man. So I appreciate it, dude. What's up, Rad? I've been too sick to stream recently, so it's nice to be able to finally jump back on. What's up, Louie? Oh shit, and strategy member. Thank you, dude. What the fuck? Thank you so much, man. Fuck. Thanks for subscribing, dude. I really fucking appreciate it, man. Thank you. Means the world, supports the channel, allows me to keep going. I appreciate it, dude. I love time zones. Everyone a different part of the... Yeah, dude. Yet we're all here with you. Smiley face. Rocking some Elden Ring? I wish I liked Elden Ring more, I'll be honest. I wish I did. I feel like I just couldn't get into it, but I'll give it more of a chance, for sure. I'll give it more of a chance at some point. At some point. Jiro, what was your last shiny? What'd you get? Red Gyarados found this now. Let's go. Yo, congrats, dude. Congrats. Hey, what's up, Anshu? How you doing, man? What's up? Anyone shiny hunting today? Anyone making Pokeyen? What are we doing today in game? If we're playing, of course. If we're able to play, what are we doing? Dude, I've been on a bit of a shiny streak. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I want to spoil it, but I streamed Elden once. Like so long ago, like back when it came out, Alex, because one of my viewers bought it for me to play on stream, and I did it, and then my computer could not handle it. But it was really funny. There were some pretty good memes. What's up, Kamiki? Thanks for following me on Twitch, man. I appreciate it. Your most viewed PokeMMO tips vid creeping up on the 250,000. That's fucking... Don't say that, JDM. That's fucking nuts. Saying 250,000 is insane. Good managing after gym runs nowadays? Probably just Ditto. Ditto farming is so good, man. Shadowing Wooper? Such a good shiny. Are you a Wooper or a Quagsire boy? I think that's the most important question. The personality test. I'm a Quagsire boy. I'll say it. But like a lot of people like Whoops. Will you shunt today? I'm not even sure, man. I've been jumping around a ton. I've been jumping around just all different sorts of different hunts. 4 shinies in 15 days. Let's go, J-Tone. Discord spoiled it already? Yeah. I mean, I could just... It's not really like a super secret. I just have the reaction videos coming out, but honestly, who watches those? I'll go ahead and spoil it or whatever. I ended up getting 2 shinies within 6 hours pretty recently on Turkey Day. What shinies do you have so far? I could go hit up my my PC after it have to be after the gym run, so I don't waste time. Or I could do it, I guess, really quick, and you could like screenshot. That'd be the best meme. There's too many to like. I could try to recount them all, like Stunfist, Shuckle, Hoppip, Surskit, Deerling, Grimer. So many left. Heatmore, Pelipper, Rapidash, Spheal. Well, now it's a Ponyta. Spheal, Excelgor. There's so many. It's 21 in total. On the alt account, I have Bouffalant, Marowak, Scolipede. Should I buy the training link? Really good question, dude. I don't know. I have to do some testing. I have to look into that item and see what's going on. Yeah, that shit's pretty nuts, RG. I think I saw that clip. I wouldn't say that I'm almost at 30K. I'm shooting for 25K by the end of the year. Almost at 30K is a little too generous, but I fucking appreciate it, Ren. Wasted time to train Whaler instead of Blastoise for gym runs? Hey, man. We all make mistakes. Hi, sir. Played this game about 3 days ago. Now I have 100K. Should I buy an Alpha Pikachu? If buying that Alpha Pikachu makes you super happy, maybe. You know? Alpha Pikachu is probably not something that is, like, the most financially incredible purchase, I would say. Like, it's not, like... Unless you really want, like, a Pikachu... Yeah, you don't really need an Alpha Pikachu for anything. But if it's for fun, I would say yeah. In terms of finances, it's not really worth it. Not really, you know, it doesn't really do much. But if it's gonna make you really happy, it's gonna put a little smile on your face, then I would say go for it. Absolutely. Or can I do Jimmy runs? Usually, you do Jimmy runs across all 4 regions. Like you do you basically skip around and do all the efficient gyms. I have 2 guides on it, Andre. If you want to check those out. The whole like gym run route is like it's a whole thing, and it's you know, it's a whole like discussion and strategy in its own. And I cover my route in my guides. The item isn't the hard part with gym. Like you don't need. I mean, amulet coin and riches charms aren't that bad. Getting the team is the more difficult thing. Like you really want to have the efficient team of at least have double Typhlosion, Torkoal, Whimsicott. Torkoal Whimsicott is really cheap and easy. The only barrier to entry to Jimmy runs is Typhlosion. If you can get yourself two times 31 Typhlosions with a plus special attack nature, level 100, and then double choice specs, you're smooth sailing. What's up, Super Mode? How you doing today, man? What's up? What's up? Is that if you want to prep for a new region for the rest? It speeds up EV training. Yeah, I needed. Yeah, it seems really good strategy. It seems like the item just seems super fucking good, but I need to test it and shit. Mine was actually glitched. My training link was glitched for a while because I had old strings. I think I updated my strings. Yo, that's an honor, Rin. I really fucking appreciate that. Dude, wait, I'm so sad. I don't know who is, oh, I'm so fucking sad. I don't know who is keeping up with Gen 9 PvP. They banned the fucking Delibird. I'm so sad. That was like my favorite Pokemon of Gen 9 is the new Delibird. Not even joke. Like my #1 favorite Pokemon from Gen 9 is the Iron Bundle, the robot Delibird, and they fucking banned it. I can't believe it was not that good. It was like Delibird was decent. Delibird was like playable, like good for the first time in PvP history, and they were like fucking nuke that shit. I could not fucking believe they banned that. That was crazy. It's super restricted by its coverage and its typing. I was really shocked by that. What's up, buddy, bud? Doing okay, man. What's up? What's up? Trying to get over a little bit of a sickness, but I'm chilling. Yeah, Moxie Krook is always the... How to change Rotom forms? I think there is a quick guide for that on YouTube. I think if you just Google, like, how to change Rotom forms, I think it comes up pretty quickly. Yeah, they banned so many Pokemon already. The Palafin ban everyone saw coming. That shit was obviously broken. So Palafin got banned. The 2 legendaries got banned. Then the dog, dude, fuck, the dog with that move that was like 300 base power got banned. The graveyard dog, he got banned. And then, what's the other one? Misdrevious got banned, which was insane. Patrick on Twitch television. Yo, what's up, Scorsese? Nah, Shedinja's been chilling. Shedinja's been chilling. Summer movement changes. Golbat Sib. Oh, shit, no, I haven't. Ooh, is Quagsire actually back in NU? We'd love to see that. Wait, all of those tier changes are so good. I'm super happy with all of those, Pete Cookie. Golbat, Sableye, Gligar, all to UU is fantastic. Quagsire to NU is yeah, all of those I'm really happy with. I'm a huge fan of all of those changes. I have not been keeping up, honestly, dude. I've been super distracted by Scarlet and Violet PvP. Scarlet and Violet PvP is really fucking fun right now, man, because there's no meta and everybody's just discovering stuff. I'm really fucking sad they banned the Delibird, though. I can't believe it. I don't have a team really open to... I technically do, Malcolm, but, like, not really. Kind of dead. I have a team, like, made on my alt account if viewers want to join it, but I don't really... I'm not really on it and stuff. I'm in a team that I love very much and is pretty full all the time. I think it's, like, always 150 out of 150. Yeah, that new Misdrevious got, like, giga banned. I appreciate it, Red. Excuse me, sorry. I'm still just a little. I'm a little sick. I'm just coughing up a little bit. Yeah, we'll see if we see any like Shedinja stuff come out or what happens with that. I'm not sure. I'm definitely interested to see what happens with it. When are you gonna play OS Restaurant Retro Pat? Good question, man. Maybe never. I don't know. I still fucking love old school RuneScape so much, but I don't know. I just can't. I don't know. Get the Roserade? I don't think I was ever hunting. Oh, do you mean the alpha? Nah, dude. I have not been fucking with the alpha. I don't care about the alphas, man. I'll be honest. I haven't, like, alphas are so, I just don't care anymore. Yo, what's up, Mr. DeVito? Holy shit, man.
Our money, Mr. DeVito, 3,084. Less than 3.
3,084. Thanks for the Twitch Prime, dude. I really fucking appreciate it. I think you mean the alpha rose rate? Nah, I've been super fucking lazy with alphas, man. I don't care. I literally don't care enough to go grab them. Yeah, I appreciate it, Smoke. What's up, dude? Mr. Alpha Dragonite, yeah. I probably should be a little less lazy and do more of the alphas. So I only ever played World of Warcraft when WoW Classic came out. I played when WoW Classic dropped and I fucking loved it and I was obsessed with it for like only 2 to 3 weeks, but for those 2 to 3 weeks I played 16 hours a day. And I fucking loved, and I ended up I got to level 40 or some shit in like 5 days, which wasn't like obviously isn't that good or whatever, but it was really good for like my first time ever playing fucking World of Warcraft ever. I went really hard. Got to level 40. I was a warlock, so I got my 40 mount, and then I ended up like doing all that. I think in like 45 or so, and then I quit for like a year, and then I came back like a year later and went really hard, even harder. And I got my 60 mount. Or got to level 60, got my 60 mount, won a PvP tournament within my guild, which was really fun. I really fucking fell in love with like 1v1 PvP in Classic WoW. World PvP blew dick. World PvP was so cringe. And fuck all of you rogues out there. Undead rogues especially, holy shit. Get out of Ungoro Crater, okay? It's mine. Chill. But I fucking loved WoW. That shit was fun. Yeah, I really liked, like, Classic WoW was so fun, dude. Classic WoW was, I really got obsessed with it. It was so, you could just feel, even though I never played WoW growing up, you could fucking feel the nostalgia. Like, even though you don't even have it. It's such a crazy feeling. Excuse me, sorry for the coughing. 3 times 31 plus 230s is fucking absurd, DMG, congrats. Yeah, I've seen a lot. It's mostly just visual bugs from what I've seen though, Rin. So honestly, like, who cares? But I see a lot of visual bug stuff for Scarlet and Violet. What's up, Fizz? What's up? If you guys are enjoying this stream, if you're over on YouTube, make sure to leave a like on the stream. Clicking the like button just does fucking help out a ton. And obviously subscribe and follow to the stream, yada yada yada. I hate fucking spiels like this. And Jodo, will we have a shiny Gyarados? In my opinion, there's a 0% chance that happens, and I do have a video coming out in the next month or so that explains why in more detail and sort of the developer's thought process that I believe behind it and kind of the options we have. What's up, Anthony? Shiny hunting? Fuck. I'm not at shiny hunting yet, dude. I'm really sorry I baited you. I'll be shiny hunting in 46 minutes. I'm sorry, dude. I definitely fucking baited you. No, I haven't played the new Pokemon, but I have been playing PvP Sports Testing on Showdown. So I've been like experimenting with the new Mons and stuff. That's incredible, DMG. Nice job. This is the new one, right? This is a PokeMMO. No, this is PokeMMO, Anthony. I wish. I mean, I don't wish. No, that's not true. I don't know why I said that. I don't wish I was playing Scarlet and Violet. I'd rather play PokeMMO. I love the meme, though. I don't wish. I'd rather be playing PokeMMO. That's why I'm here. Gotta flex the gifted membership? Yo, what's up, Rainer? The Pokemon is fun, but looks so bad. I love the core. Yeah, I mean, I've heard really mixed things. I'm sure it's great. Oh yeah, servers will definitely crash. Oh, absolutely. So I mean, I don't know if they'll crash. I shouldn't say that. When Jodo comes out, guys, I gotta like make videos about preparing for Jodo. Fucking make sure you guys have your donator statuses for when Jodo comes out, because those servers are gonna be fucking full, like way more full in my opinion than when alphas came out. Like I think Jodo coming out will be like the most full the servers have ever been. I think so. How was your Thanksgiving? It was pretty good, man. I appreciate you asking. Yeah, I think it was pretty fucking good. No, like avoided pretty much most family drama. Like I was chilling. Pretty chilling, dude. What'd you spend money on? I spent it on 2 shiny breeds. I'll show you guys after my gym run and stuff. I'll show them off. I'll show off my shinies because I have a lot of shinies. I got 2 shinies on Thanksgiving, or kind of like almost. I got 1 shiny on Thanksgiving and then another one at like 2 a.m. on the next day. So it was like very, very close. Ooh. Excuse me. Sorry for the coughing. Still getting over a little bit of a sickness, so apologies. What's up, Hydra? I just bought Scarlet and I'm sitting here grinding PokeMMO. True. That's how it goes, man. Remember the Elite Four in Kanto, but it's impossible. I always recommend people who have or are stuck with any sort of storyline stuff to try to get a Moxie Pokemon, Mozart. So like Moxie, Crocodile, and Srafty are both really good. And then if you want a very, but you have to like train that up, right? So it's like kind of put a lot of effort into that, which sucks. If you want a very, very, very cheap, very easy addition to your team, that's like pretty much going to be super easy. Just go to Victory Road Kanto and catch yourself an Onix with Stealth Rocks. It doesn't matter with Sturdy. It doesn't fucking matter his level. It doesn't matter any of his IVs, EVs, or moves. Just get an Onix. It could be level 1 with Sturdy and Stealth Rocks. And then every single Elite Four member, you're going to want to lead the battle with Stealth. You're just going to set up Stealth Rocks. And Stealth Rocks shits on the Kanto Elite Four. There's so many Dragonites, Charizards, a lot of ice Pokemon, like in the first battle. There's so many Pokemon that take Pidgeotto. Or Pidgeotto or whatever. There's so many Pokemon that take like 25% to 50% HP damage from Stealth Rocks. It's nuts. Stealth Rocks dicks the Kanto before. What's up, Warwick? You think Ho will be available though? Ho could be the like. Ho will probably end up being the like King of the Hill style legendary for Jodo, I would imagine. That makes a lot of sense. That's why I didn't even like bother buying it RG, because I knew that would happen to me. I knew I would like buy Scarlet and Violet and then just play PokeMMO, right? Yeah, absolutely. And I don't, yeah, like you can beat the PokeMMO like storylines and stuff without like having to like EV train and do all this. Like, you know, you don't have to gatekeep. It's good to give like 2 different types of advice, Mathis. Like one advice where it's like, hey, you can do like this really, really low effort thing and that'll help you a ton, or this really high effort thing and you know that'll pretty much guarantee it. That sort of stuff. Yeah, Gyarados Ice Fang is really big for sure. Having that coverage is huge. I feel like you overcomplicating play Pokemon to use abilities that deal damage. True, Scorsese. Why people happy? Your Pokemon is amazing, dude. I really appreciate it, man. Gonna be wild seeing packs and packs of train. Dude, Jodo, I'm really excited for just like the community feeling of Jodo will probably be one of the most fun things. And like I'm excited to race to shiny hunting. Racing to shiny hunting locations will be fun. I like curb stomping the E4. Dude, yeah, I feel it. I fucking hate storylines, so I try to do anything I can do to get through them faster. For sure. Kanto starter? I think Blastoise is actually the most powerful because of one thing. In PokeMMO, Blastoise gets Shell Smash, which he doesn't get in like any other traditional game. He doesn't get it in like Red and Blue, obviously. He doesn't get it in Fire Red, Leaf Green. He never gets it, right? So like the fact that he can get Shell Smash is insane. Like a starter Pokemon getting Shell Smash is nuts. Shell Smash is a nuts move for storyline. I will say for Nuzlocke's Blastoise is probably not the best because Shell Smash is so fucking high risk. But in like a normal, like on any sort of normal account, normal run, Shell Smash Blastoise is just absurd. It's so fucking good. Yeah, I think Blastoise is the best by far because of Shell Smash. People love to say that Venusaur is the best or Bulbasaur is the best because it's obviously really good against the first 2 gyms and yada yada yada. But the issue is Venusaur falls off really fucking hard against Gem 4 and 5. In PokeMMO specifically because you run into a lot of 4 times resistances, which you don't run into in the traditional games. In the traditional games, you run into a lot of 2 times weaknesses, but here in PokeMMO, Koga has Crobat, Erica has Victory Bell. Like, there's a lot more 4 times resistances, which makes things a million times more difficult. Bulbasaur's a speedrun pick, isn't it? I don't actually think... Well, in the traditional games, I think it was at some point. I don't even think it is anymore. I think the... Yeah, I was going to say, I think Squirtle is the speedrun strat. But its stats are manipulated. Even in the traditional games where it doesn't have Shell Smash, which is hilarious. I think it's important to understand that they're very, very different games as well, yeah. Yeah, I think Blastoise is by far the best. I think Bulbasaur was the speedrun pick for a while. Gotta prepare to see this. Yeah, I'm not gonna be good at that because I've literally never played the Jodo storyline. What's up, clumsy slime? I don't know in Hunk. I've got to test it at some point, man. Got a lot to do. Haven't gotten around to it, unfortunately. What shiny you're looking forward to first in Jodo? It's a really good question. I mean, it depends. It totally depends on what hordes they release, right? I really, really hope they release some sort of... If they release some sort of Miltank shiny hunting spot or Shuckle spot, I'll be there ASAP. Yeah, Haxorus can definitely pop off in PVM. Yeah, that I will say that is a nice part about Venusaur does give you like more utility with in terms of like Sweet Scent and Sleep Powder, which is nice. But Blastoise will actually be like the better. Yeah, Blastoise will be the better meme. Yeah, that is true, Rainer. Yeah, like actual red and blue, like original red and blue. The crit chance being different and based off speed is a big deal. Yeah, that's super true. Got shiny Venipede, yo, dude. Shiny Venipede's super good. Well, really, I mean, it's shiny Venipede, whatever. But Scolopede's actually like a real. I have it on my alt account. Love shiny Scolipede. Look at his dragon moves though. The issue, Charizard is just, I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of Charizard throughout the storyline and stuff. He's just really, having a 4 times weakness is brutal. In the storyline, having that 4 times weakness to rock is brutal. There's a lot of rock types in Kanto. They add Furret Hordes. Furret Hordes are definitely, I feel like it's super, super possible, right? Like it's, yeah, it's crazy that, it's actually like hilarious that Furret is a single encounter hunt right now. It's so funny to me. Excuse me. There's the Moltres. Fuck, that's genius, Ren. Yeah, but I don't know, Louis. Like, is it really worth picking a different starter type at the beginning of the game just for like an extra 400k? Like, I don't think so. I think picking your starter based off of the ability patch is super giga not worth it. Super giga not worth it in my opinion. Like, I would never recommend anyone pick their starter for the patch. Here. We can look at it. So the cheapest grass patch is 1 mil versus water is like 350k. So it's like a 750k difference or whatever. It's just like 2 or 3 gym runs. Like you could make that money back in 3 hours versus doing the entire Pokedex and having like a suboptimal or different starter than you would normally pick. Yeah, I think picking your starter based off of the ability patch is just going way too far for such minimal benefit over an extremely long period of time. Definitely would never recommend changing your opinion or changing your pick based off that. I mean, not if you might as well use Pokemon based on story, which I feel like is already a good option, but the best progressive storyline is Pokemon with the GTL using them. Well, yes and no, right? Because obviously, like, so if you're playing on an alt account, that's true, Louis. But if it's like your first time on a main account, like taking the time to get that Pokeyen to buy Pokemon off the GTL takes time, right? So getting that shell and also training them and stuff, right? So like getting that Shell Smash Blastoise with the resources you do have is like more worth it. Like I wouldn't say money is zero time when you're new, but I think it's fair to say that it is or whatever later. The battle's super awkward. Yeah, if you're gonna argue like alt account stuff, like, oh, you can make like a 2-time storm server before, like that's when like we reach levels of like, okay, like yeah. Then it becomes there's no point in arguing what's the best starter because it doesn't matter. You're gonna prep for it anyway. What's up, GHS? Do abilities like Torrent actually work? Yeah, they should. I don't see why not. Gonna use Tepid? I love Tepid. Definitely an awkward starter. Because you have to like flame charge to get its speed up like every fight, it feels like, because it's like 50 or 60 base stat speed. That's the only thing that holds back. Like Emboar would be an insane storyline Pokemon with its base attack and special attack if it had like better speed, but yeah. Infernape is really good. If it had better speed, it would just be Infernape. When I start from with the Elite Four, building an Elite Four team is wickedly more difficult and way more complicated. There's a lot more investment involved versus just building a Gym Run team. Gym Run teams are pretty easy to build. I'm fine. How about you? I'm doing okay. I'm getting over a sickness still, so I'm kind of like coughing a little bit and everything. So apologies for that. And then just doing my daily gym run, kind of the like pattern that I try to build. Try to do my gym run every day, which allows me to make enough Pokeyen to sort of not worry about it for the most part. And then I can just focus on shiny hunting and the other activities that I enjoy in the game. Just pivot on that one. Those are high risk, high reward. If Mousehold isn't banned, yeah, fuck. That's like the next Pokemon that I want to meme on and try out. The 2 Pokemon, they keep banning all the Pokemon that I want to test. I wanted to test that dog. That move was insane. And then the next thing is I really want to test. I haven't tested Extreme Speed, Terastallization, Dragon Dance, Normal type. I butchered all that. So I want to test Dragon Dance, Dragonite with Terastallization Normal and then Extreme Speed. So you're giving his Extreme Speed stab. That sounds really fucking good. I really, really want to test that. That sounds nuts. Oh, my #1 fan is here. Perfect. Okay. Don't click the link. It encourages them to come back. Thank you. Let's get out to the real question. What's your favorite color? I'm tied between purple and orange. Purple and orange are my 2 favorites. Excuse me. Trying to make a Gym Run team now. I started like 10 days ago, so I need to get all the regions unlocked also. Yeah. I mean, good for you. That's awesome. Like, starting on your Gym Run team as early as possible is always like better, right? It's so good. Extreme Killer Dragonite. Yeah, that shit sounds really fun to test. That shit sounds very good. And he has fucking multi-scale. Oh, God, dude. Dragonite, Gen 9 Dragonite sounds awesome. Sounds so good. Is there any priority fairy type move? I don't think so, right? That would be. I feel like that'd be insane. Spent 5 mil on breeding an E4 team. Probably made 1 mil then stopped doing that. Yeah. At least you don't command in the Halloween event. Yeah, I totally. That's how. Yeah, I feel that so hard in AIM. That's why I don't worry about it. I feel like it's like not that. Like obviously it can be nice starting your run with it and then getting that out of the way and popping your coin before you finish and everything is nice, but I finish all storylines for all regions first before focusing on other stuff. My general answer to this question, it's a really good question, is there's 2 options, and it totally depends on what type of player you are, and it depends on what things you enjoy. For me, I hate storylines. So what I generally recommend people is play through one storyline and then take a break from storyline stuff and like do some grinding. Do some of the late game content in PokeMMO to see if you're even going to like it. Like, what's the point of beating all the storylines if you're going to get to end game and realize you hate it and like not really enjoy yourself, right? Like, I would beat one storyline, spend some time EV training, spend some time XP training, spend some time breeding, some time shiny hunting, something, you know, etc., etc. Try to do a little bit of everything, and then once you get bored of grinding, then you can go back to excuse me. Then you can go back to your second region. And then you can defeat your second region, and then by the end of that, you'll probably be sick of storylines, and then you can do a little bit more grinding, and then, you know, grind until you're sick of grinding, and then go back to the third storyline, and, you know, etc., etc. So kind of like taking a break after each storyline, in my opinion, is a good way to handle it, but that's just how I do it. I recommend it. It is technically more efficient to just get them all out of the way, but it's also a lot more, like, life-sucking. 70k sound, it depends on the nature and everything too. 70k sounds pretty fair with good IVs, but the nature is also super important. Good for you, Clumsy. That's awesome. Man, the cough is picking up. Apologies. Pure grind. No EV, no IV, no money, no farm, no catching, just rushing the stories. I respect it. That's what you enjoy. More power to him. Pixelate quick attack. Ah, I got you. That makes sense, Rainer. Hello there. Yo, what's up, Rizzy? Rizzy? Minute. What's up? Is Omastar good for PvP? I would say so. Not generally, but he's not bad actually. I think Omastar is actually super underrated. You could make Omastar work in NU for sure. You could build a Rain Dance team in NU that is focused around like Shell Smash Omastar. And it was Swift. You can make him work. I think you could make Omastar work for sure. Omastar is a really interesting Pokemon. Maybe not even. Does he have Calm Mind? That would be kind of nuts. You don't even have to go Shell Smash. Omastar has a really like pretty fucking good stats. Omastar has pretty decent to interesting stats, and then his coverage is nuts. Like, his coverage is actually, in his typing, the fact that he's rock, water, and then he has, like, really good ice coverage. He has grass coverage, I'm pretty sure. What's his grass? Does he have grass knot? What does he have? Or does he not have grass? I thought he had grass coverage. I thought he had grass knot or something. Okay, but he's, like, a really interesting Pokemon. I think he's pretty interesting. I think Shell Smash Omastar could definitely work. I think if it's like your favorite Pokemon, you want to try to make it work in PvP, I think you definitely can. Oh, Modest Nature, that's incredible in the GHS. Yeah, for sure. Best Thief Pokemon? Yeah, Shuppet / Bayonet with Frisk and Thief are pretty good. That's what I recommend. That's exactly what I would recommend, Twisted. Good Shell Smash? Yeah, I think Omastar is pretty underrated. What's up, Pack? Nice meme. I do need to probably talk a little less. I think I'm talking. I'm getting back into streaming too fast. I'm still pretty sick. Whew. Breloom is probably the best catching Pokemon. Smeargle is the best utility Pokemon. No, apologies for butchering it, Rizzy. I'm sorry, man. Yes, I read Twitch chat. Gamer girl ___ ooh woo. What's up? I have both chats up on my restream thing, which is awesome. I'm trying to get to everyone, but I'm still a little sick, so I'm a little like weak. Honestly, at the moment, my throat's just like it's hard for me to. One of the things that I pride myself on with streaming is like reading every chat message and talking to everyone and like reacting and trying to answer every single question, but I'm honestly struggling with that pretty hard today, so I apologize. Best Toxic Spikes Pokemon? Depends on the tier. I think Nidoqueen is a really interesting Pokemon. It's a pretty tanky Pokemon. It absorbs Toxic Spikes. This is an NU mostly. So I'm pretty sure Nidoqueen is still an NU at the moment. Just kidding, it's in UU now, which makes sense. It's pretty good. Nidoqueen can set, I believe it can set up Toxic Spites, and Stealth Rocks, which is it's one of the only Pokemon that can do that. It's very impressive. Thanks for following me on Twitch, Clumsy and Gamer Girl. I appreciate it. And Warvish for subscribing to me on YouTube. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for the love. You guys are fucking awesome. We're trying to feel a little bit better. Yeah, I've definitely gotten a like marginally better Kuroshi. I'm still like having trouble. I think I was just talking about. I'm having trouble keeping up with stream a little bit today still, but I fucking miss you guys, and I miss streaming, and I fucking love streaming. I think like I would love to do more like long-term breaking into streaming and stuff and everything. Do more long-term streaming and everything versus just YouTube videos every day and such, you know. Fuck, that's the goal in Nintendo. That's what I do. I mean, I watch anime and stuff recently. I've been watching memes and shiny hunting. Yeah, I just started. I fully agree with that, Clumsy. So I just started dual streaming, Clumsy. I just started doing both, and I streamed on Twitch. I always say that I streamed on Twitch exclusively from 2013 to 2021, and then I switched to YouTube, which was the best decision that I ever made as a content creator. It is insane how much better YouTube is for growth. But man, Twitch, it's hard to beat the Twitch chat, dude. It's hard to beat the Twitch memes. I don't know anyone named Manic Jackson, unfortunately. Usually I know people when they bring up like content creators or something, but yeah, I don't know them. Yeah, I think Omastar is a really cool Pokemon, man. Yeah, oh, can Omastar? I don't know if Omastar can set up rocks, can it? It might be able to. I don't think it can set up Toxic Spites. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it can't. We can just check, obviously. Oh, I'm very wrong. It can set up Toxic Spites, and rocks. Holy shit! Yeah, almost. That's fuck. You're totally right, P-Turkey. That's awesome, dude. Omastar's a really cool Pokemon. Super underused. Yeah, happy to have you, Shadow. Yeah, I just started dual streaming, guys, which is awesome. I'm fucking super happy to have figured that out. Thanks for following me, Rizzy. I really appreciate it, dude. Apologies again for butchering the name, dude. They're gonna automate the gym run? No, I mean, it's pretty brain dead automated for the most part once you get pattern of it, but.
Thank you for wasting
Yo, Rizzy, thanks so much for dropping the Twitch Prime, man. I really fucking appreciate it. I'm super honored you're willing to use that on me, man. It means the world. Oh my god, don't be sorry. Never, ever be sorry for that for a second. You're totally good, gamer girl. Hog. True. Apologies for the coughing. Yeah, it's a fuck. Yep. Yeah, so thankfully, Shadow, I'm actually grandfathered into the old. Don't worry. So people always tell me that, but I'm actually grandfathered into the old affiliate rule, the old affiliate contract. I became a Twitch affiliate, I think in like 2015, or not. Whenever they first rolled it out. Because for a long time, Twitch affiliate didn't exist. It was just partnership. I've been on Twitch for a long fucking time, and I was lucky enough to get the old affiliate contract. And they ended up. I remember when they made affiliate like super easy to get. Excuse me. Once they made affiliate like super fucking easy to get, and it was like, oh, like only 3 viewers or whatever. Yeah, because that stipulation, the restream, isn't in the old contract, but it is in the new contract. So if you're like a new affiliate, you get fucked, which is really shitty. But you'll pretty much never get caught for it. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Why 3 mil? I did a bit of a shiny breeding recently. Thanks for following me over on Twitch, guys. I appreciate it. My #1 fan is back already. Shake my head. Shake my head. What's up, Kamui? Fuck, yeah, Goodra is such a cool Pokemon. I love, yeah. Very good take, Ren. I would love to see, like, that's like the one thing that I miss out on in PokeMMO is the new Pokemon. There's a lot of really cool Pokemon from Gen 6 to 9. Like, there's a lot of cool guys that I miss out on. What's up, Jason? I'm not sure, honestly, yet. I've been switching around my shiny hunting spots a ton recently, Drawer. So, honestly, not sure yet today. Apologies for the coughing. Richard? Gotcha. But it's Polish. Ah, okay, gotcha. Trick Room Avalok? I fucking love Avalok, dude. What's up, Warvik?
Thank you for wasting our money, Warvik03.
Thanks for subscribing, man. I really fucking appreciate it. Apologies for all the annoying coughing on a sick stream, guys. Appreciate the love and the patience today. Thank you so much, Warvik. The main thing I'm looking forward to in Jodo is new shiny hunting locations, and then just the fucking hype and like the community, man. Like, I'm really excited. It sounds really cheesy, but I'm genuinely excited for like everyone to be playing the region together and like, I don't know, going through. It's gonna be a fun time. I played old school RuneScape pretty religiously for like 4.5 years. I ended up maxing a main account, and I was the 74th person in the world to max an Ultimate Iron Man. Which isn't that impressive, but I mean, I don't know, maxing Ultimate Iron Man is pretty cool. I was pretty happy about it. That's a good question, Dad's Summer School. It's really interesting to see, like, people have been pushing their human limits and stuff with that recently. Trying to remember how many I made or whatever. I feel like I would usually do 6 boxes of eggs, so 12 boxes of Pokemon consumed, and then I would also do some fossils. That's what I would aim for, but you can do like I think people have hit like 14 boxes of Pokemon consumed to like 14 and a half to like maybe even like, it's insane what you can reach. It's really mechanically challenging. Like, you can get some insane numbers with eggs. Yeah, Kuroshi is our local egg APM god gamer. I won fortune Pokemon with perfect IVs for my team. 3 of them are really expensive. Yeah, but that's a really... I love goals like that, Shadow. That's awesome. I don't know enough about a turbo controller. I know I've heard about it because I've heard about, I think Gunner Maniac uses it. I know if he's had like issues with his wrist and everything. I've heard of it vaguely, but I don't know enough about it, and I don't know if it's legal, so I don't want to say anything about it for PokeMMO because I have no fucking idea. I'm gonna be totally honest, Jason. I feel like those were Pokemon that I totally fucking forgot what colors their original Pokemon looked like. So I honestly, bro, I just guessed. There were a couple Pokemon that I realized during recording that I was like, fuck, I don't even know if I remember what the original like colors were. Yeah, there's no normal PokeMMO category, unfortunately. So there wasn't a normal Pokemon. That's actually a really interesting history behind that, gamer girl. There wasn't a category behind it for like a very, very long time, and everybody streamed under Pokemon Fire Red for a very long time. That's how you would like know if someone was streaming PokeMMO or not. And they put it in the title. But then I think, yeah. So from like 2013 to like 2020. A category didn't exist. And then for like 1 year, straight up like 1 year or less, there was a PokeMMO category that existed from like 2020 to 2021. And then they fucking deleted it. I have no idea why. And then now everybody uses Pokemon MMO 3D. Excuse me. Apologies for the coughing again. Sorry. Eat me up. I have no idea. It's a really good question. I mean, we have no idea. We're talking about terrain on. I have no idea if Jodo will be good money. Really depends. I don't know the region well enough. The Christmas event should be dropped on Christmas. Is usually how they do events. Fuck. I'm still pretty sick. Sorry, guys. I'm surprised how much this stream is draining me, honestly. It sucks, man. I really miss streaming. Fuck. Oof. It really makes me realize, like, doing this, I'm like, holy shit, how much energy this takes. How much it drains my voice. What is the best shiny? It depends what you mean by that, right? Like, what's the most respected shiny? What's the most difficult shiny? Which one takes the longest? What's the best shiny for most people to hunt? Like, that's a totally, like, I guess it depends what you mean by that, I guess. There's a lot of questions that are involved there. Day 27. What's up, Ashler? Excuse me. What's up, Soy? We missed you. Yeah, I missed you guys, man. Streaming's like really fucking fun. I always say, like, I feel like streaming is literally the most fun thing in the world for like 3 hours. It's like the most enjoyable thing on planet Earth. After 3 hours or so, it usually gets pretty exhausting, and then it's like no longer the best thing. But I think it's pretty fucking incredible. I really enjoy it. One that will be easy to find in a horde. Okay, there are a couple of shinies that are like good shinies ×5 hordes near a PC that look cool in my opinion. I have 2 videos covering those. If you Google like top 5 beginner shiny hunting spots in Pokemon, those videos should come up. As a quick TLDR, I'll say stuff like Wooper, Drudagon. Those are 2 great ones. If you like Drudagon, it's up to you. Maril is a good one. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, there's a couple like that. There's a couple good options like that. Yeah, Blossom is a good one as well. Super true, Clumsy. What's up, D Street? I appreciate the wishes to feel well, dude. What's up, Malix Hunter? Thanks for following on Twitch. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I always like to ask people whether they prefer Shiny Wooper or Quagsire. I feel like that's a good, like, personality test. Like, you know, which one? I'm a Quagsire boy. My favorite region is tied between Kanto and Unova. I love Kanto for nostalgia, but man, Unova is a good region. Magikarp's a good one as well, whether you prefer Magikarp or Gyarados. Dude, I fucking really appreciate it. Hunter, man. Thanks for the love, dude. Really appreciate it, dude. I have no idea, honestly, Dad Summer. I have no idea. I'm always surprised what people do. The shiny that takes the longest and is the most difficult, I released a video on it like 2 days ago. It's about the shiny Pokemon that takes 17,777 hours. That is Secret Shiny Shedinja. Definitely recommend checking that out if you haven't seen it. How do you become a veteran player in PokeMMO? Obviously, it's subjective, right? It's really, really subjective. Excuse me. I would say to become a veteran, you probably have like at least 2,000 hours played. I mean, it also depends on like what kind of veteran, right? Like at least 2,000 hours played. Probably at least over at least 5 years or so, maybe probably more. Maybe you've played on like a, you know, a day 1 of a region release, like stuff like that. You could even go further and say, oh, like, you know, only people who played like pre-2015, like only people who played back when the game was Fire Red. Fuck, this guy named Patalski. Yeah, Yeah, you could go even further and like be more, but I don't know. It's a tough thing to. There's a lot of different definitions for that, right? Different types of veteran players. Excuse me, sorry. I haven't played any of the Gen 9 games, but I have been playing some Gen 9 competitive on Showdown, and some of the new Pokemon are so fun to use, dude. Really sad they banned the new Delibird, though. I really couldn't believe that. Yeah, I'm a Quagsire boy. I like the deep purple with like his blatant smile. Kanto for social benefits. I respect it. I stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I dual stream nowadays, which is incredible. Yeah, I actually have a video. That's a great question, Twister. You know, great point, Twisted Times. I have a video coming out in the next month or so about my prediction of what they'll probably do with that encounter. Got to a point where I mainly like have boxes of comps, more than 50 million, shiny vanities, lost my person living well. Look, I have nothing to do. Any advice? Dude, that is a really fucking real question. A really good question. And a really real question. And I think it's something that is really difficult to answer, like, you know, finding that next thing to hunt, that next thing to do in PokeMMO. All the three main obvious answers, you know, it seems like you've covered to some extent. Pokeyen, vanities, shinies. After that, I mean, obviously there's more shinies, more money, more you know, stuff like that. Like, go for more difficult hunts. Maybe try to save up and go for some sort of egg hunt that you really, really fucking want. Try to do something like, or like try to find some vanity you really fucking want, like a scythe or something really, really expensive, really long term. However, if those goals, you know, if none of those goals really interest you, you have to look outside and look at something a little more creative, right? So you might want to do something like maybe try to become a content creator for PokeMMO, try to make some videos, try to make some guides. Something I would love to see made for PokeMMO, I would love to see some more like cinematic type content for Pokemon. I think that's something that we don't really have in the scene. I would love to see like an S tier fucking animator, you know, spend like a month or two on one project and release this like beautiful, or maybe, you know, maybe not even that. Maybe like someone who just like spends like a week on like a nice like animated thing. I don't know. Like I would love to see some sort of like animated like sketches or movies or some sort of creative type content that would bring other people into the game on a different angle, right? I think that's something that is so open in this. There's so many different types of content creation for PokeMMO that is super open. Also, doing challenges, things like if you want to look and try a Nuzlocke account, try a speedrun account, try to stream for 24 hours and see how many shinies you can get. Try sorts of challenges or try sorts of other. Try to be creative and I guess weave different types of challenges or goals in there, right? And it's tough. It's really tough to come up with those goals, but. Excuse me. I hope that you can look to my YouTube for inspiration. I hope that you can look to other YouTubers for inspiration or other content creators. I hope that you can look to even fucking anyone in any field. And, you know, some sort, maybe you can look at fucking, I don't know, some sort of sports guy or some like quarterback or something for inspiration, right? I think looking for inspiration to be creative and look at different outside goals is good. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm pretty sick, Jason. I thought I was feeling a lot better, man. I'm gonna be honest, but. And I wasn't coughing as much, but after streaming for like 58 minutes, it's really hitting me where I'm like, oh shit, like this is fucking exhausting me. Like I'm coughing a lot more. My throat really can't handle this. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to stream today because of this. I didn't realize how sick I still was, or still am, unfortunately. Super unfortunately. Sorry, I missed a lot of chat. I really appreciate the love though, Jason. If you want to join Team Mister, I always recommend to go through the forums. I will say we're pretty much not really accepting anyone except for like veteran players or people like who have like a strong recommendation through one of our current members, because for us to invite someone, we have to kick someone right now. We're always full. So the only way to invite a new player is to kick a player. So you have to be like pretty high priority. My favorite Pokemon is Shuckle. Yeah, I think giving it a try is super worth, Chowie. And you asked a really, really good question, man. Oh, absolutely. 1,000,000%, Ren. You need a fucking lot of patience. You need a lot of work ethic. Like, you have to be able to like start YouTube. You have to be able to work for weeks and weeks and months and months and months and see nothing come of it, right? Like, and that's just like a really, really hard thing for a lot of people. You have to be fucking stubborn is a big thing as well, and just not, yeah. Dude, yeah, that shit's really fucking cool as well. Holy, yeah, like that's something that I've thought about a ton, Chowie. Like, imagine if we had like official PokeMMO commentators for like big PvP tournaments. That's fucking incredible. That would be something really, really cool. There's so many angles of content. Like, I think people see me as like, oh, like the only PokeMMO content creator, but no, I'm always encouraging people to try stuff out. Like, there's so many other angles people can do, and like, when people kind of copy my style and like do the same guides as me or do similar stuff, it's fine. I still really appreciate it, and I'm honored that people can add their own personality and add their own flavor and add their own, flair to those guides. Fair. I mean, I never really am worried about that. That's always odd. The more content creators, the better. But I do really appreciate even more when people are like extra creative and do really their own thing. I think that's like something that's really cool to me, or cover guides that I couldn't get around to. I think Gixmergen is a really good example of this. Tnums is a pretty good example of someone who puts like higher quality editing and stuff into his guides. Gixmergen's a good example. PokeMMO Investments, I love Shadow. He's a really good example of someone who focuses on like one thing in PokeMMO. So he focuses on like the economy and covers that specifically. We don't always agree, and I love that. I want a PokeMMO content creator that I don't always agree with in our opinions and our takes, right? I want the PokeMMO community to have these different perspectives and have these different sides of the coin, as opposed to just me being the one guy, right? Excuse me. Yeah, you can check out the official PokeMMO forums, Fleeko, and you can find the like clubs or teams or whatever. You can do some research, and it should be there, man. That's how you pretty much join any team in the game. You're very fucking sweet, Ren. I appreciate it, dude. Much love. I'm okay. I'm not gonna pass out. My throat is just... It's not like... I'm not like mentally tired. It's just my throat, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty hard to like do all this talking. Yeah, I think it's Tnums. Tnums also makes like alternative guides, which I really like. Kuroshi, yeah, like creative stuff. That stuff's fucking, it may not be like the most efficient or like the best fucking method or whatever, but it's I love giving people alternatives. That's something that I really like. Like, I don't know, there's some really cool PokeMMO content creators out there doing some really cool stuff. Favorite Pokemon spin-off? Really good question, dude. I think for me it has to be Pokemon Stadium. Like, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 on N64 are just like two games that no other Pokemon, like no other game will ever get me that fill. Like, they'll never like fill that, like, that desire, that want to, like, if I'm in the mood to play those games, I have to play those games. I'm not a huge fan of the N64, funnily enough. Really hot take. Apologies for those who love it, but I would literally buy an I want to buy an N64 just to be able to play Pokemon Stadium. Yo, I didn't even know you were here. What's up, T-Nums? Yeah, more water is a good idea, man. Not gonna lie. What's up, Luffy? How you doing? Or I probably fucking is Luffy. What's up, Luffy? How you doing, dude? Yeah, dude, Stadium is a really incredible game. Very unique game. A lot of people don't know that there was actually 3 Pokemon Stadiums created as well. The first Pokemon Stadium was released in Japan only. So I would love to get a Japanese N64 at some point to be able to play all 3 of them. The first one was released in Japan only, and then Pokemon Stadium 2, quote unquote, in Japan was actually Pokemon Stadium 1 in the US, and then number 3 for them was number 2 for us. So there was like a prequel Pokemon Stadium that was released in Japan that we never got. I think Arceus is considered a spin-off. Yeah, I think that's a good pick, John. I think a lot of people would pick that. I think that's super fair. Hell yeah, Jason. Someone's got to rep the Unpheasant gang, man. I respect it. I never played Pokemon Coliseum, unfortunately. Hell yeah, Luffy. I'm happy, man. Happy you can chill, man. What's up, Exo? How you doing? How you doing? Dude, Pokemon Conquest, I feel like I'd fucking love that game. I really want to buy that game and play it, but it's like $90 or some shit, complete in box. It's really expensive now. But I really want to play that game at some point. That game, I love turn-based. I feel like I'd love that. Wow, I didn't know it only had 35 to 50 Pokemon. That's actually nuts, Profit. That's such an interesting fucking fact. I didn't know that. Like the worst thing. I was like being sick in the childhood. Yeah, dude. That brings up a I really liked being sick as a kid as well, because obviously you stay home from school and just play video games. But dude, I was so sick this past week, and this never fucking happens to me. I am like, if you know me, I am never too sick to play video games. But I was actually too sick to play, like sit at my computer and play video games for like multiple days recently, which like never ever happens to me. Like if I'm too sick to like play games, that's how you know I'm really fucked up. I think that's like the biggest tell. That's how my girlfriend knew. She was like, she thought I was like, oh, maybe just like allergies or something at first. And then as soon as I like just laid on the couch and like didn't go to my computer to play games, she was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, sweetie, you're really sick. Yeah, the issue with my sickness recently, John, is that I think I didn't go to the doctor, so I always say I could be full of shit. I want to preface this. I've obviously been through, these are like pretty common sicknesses that I've experienced a lot of my life, so I think I understand what I have, but I could totally be fucking wrong. I'm just a guy, you know, I'm not a doctor. Self-diagnosed, I'm pretty sure I had bronchitis for a little bit. I was very wheezing in my chest, and I had a lot of phlegm come up afterwards that very much indicated bronchitis. Usually with bronchitis, you cough up a lot of like phlegm and stuff after you're like getting done being sick, if that makes sense, because you're like, you know, you're pushing it out of your body. So I'm pretty sure I had bronchitis, and I essentially went from like bronchitis, and then to like 2 or 3 days of health being healthy, and then I went to like, I'm pretty sure I got the flu. So I went from like 5 days to like a week of having bronchitis to like 2 to 3 days of health to like now I have the flu. It was so shit. So for the past like 2.5 weeks or so, I've just been like sick, essentially straight. But dude, Pokemon Tekken, I thought that game was gonna be big. I was really surprised that game failed. From what I heard, it was just really simple or something, right? Like it was just like really a dulled down fighting game. Yeah, Pokeyen tourney, or yeah, Pokeyen tournament. I have no idea, MW. Mega, like I think that one day they will add Gen 6. Whether they add Mega Evolutions is a whole different discussion. I have no idea, dude, honestly. That's total coin flip. I honestly don't know. It's a good question. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break after I finish this trainer. I'm gonna go use the restroom, take a stretch, give my voice a break, and then we'll come back and we will do some shiny hunting for a little bit. So I'm excited to do that. I've been getting really lucky on shinies recently, so maybe I'll get one on stream and continue the lucky streak. The Wii U is what killed it? I mean, that makes sense, yeah. I know it's widely regarded as a failed console. I think one day they will add Gen 6, but I'm not gonna lie, it's probably not gonna be until like 2026 or 2027. You like use the forum, Fleeco. Like I don't like you like added like a response to the forum post. Yo, appreciate it, Chow. We have a good one, man. Yeah, I don't know how they would. I mean, they have to do a lot of preemptive stuff to balance megas. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. I recommend you guys do the same. Use the restroom, grab some water, grab a snack. I'll be back. We'll do some shiny hunting, and maybe we'll get lucky. I'll see you guys in a quick sec. Okay, I'm back. What's up, fellas? How are we doing? Sorry for the wait. Thank you guys for your patience. Are you guys liking the stream while I'm gone? You guys are too nice. It only has 2 likes. It has a bit. It's got 42, I think. You guys are nuts. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get some shiny hunting going. What should I shunt today? Do you guys have any suggestions? What should I shunt today? It's a good question. If I want to use Leppas, I could go do the Tynamo / Joltik spot, which is pretty cool. If I don't want to use Leppas, I could do a lot of different spots. I could go do the Scraggy Throw Sock spot. I want to do something pretty close to a PC that's ×5 hordes that can rack me up some encounters. I think that's the main things that I care about at the moment. I don't mind doing Leppas, I think. Let's just go ahead and go. Let's look at our party setup a little bit. I can go here and look for Ferroseed. The issue with what do you want for Ferroseed? Like relaxed? Look for an adamant Ferroseed. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Oh, this is relaxed. That's hilarious. Okay, let's grab that. Breloom. This. Oh, I can show off all my shinies. So for those here, for those who haven't seen my shinies in a while, I will be doing 2 different videos covering shinies at the end of the year. I'll be doing a massive montage of all my shiny reactions from 2022, which is awesome. And then I'll also be doing like a little, probably a collection showpiece of like, hey, here's all my shinies. I've been playing the game for, 9 years now, 9.5. Here's all the shinies I've gotten. Here's how I got them. Here's the history behind them. Any like fun stories, IVs, EVs, etc., etc. Here's the 2 newest boys. Excuse me. We got this Feel, and we got this Heatmore. These are the 2, and I guess I did just rebreed this Ponyta, so this is kind of new, I guess, as well, if you count like breeding. We got this boy. We got these boys, and that's what we're repping. We're repping the new shinies. What's up, Samurai? Thanks for following. I really appreciate it. These are the newest shinies. This one, as you can see, is named Turkey Day, because I got it on Thanksgiving, which is fucking awesome. And then this one I got a couple hours later. Oh, I bred it though. Ah, fuck, I can't even see the dates now, actually. Oh, that's okay. Kind of forgot about that, but I have the recordings, so honestly, that's okay. Yeah, Heatmore's shiny is wickedly underrated. Wickedly underrated. So I could go hunt, shiny Deano as well. Deano is a shiny I could go do. The issue with Deano... What's up, Fleeko? What you got for me, gamer? Hey, nice shiny, nice shiny. You gotta think about the encounters. Oh, you're just flexing. Yeah, I still shunt based off my list super. I have a huge list. Huge list of all the shinies I want to hunt, yeah. Yeah, honestly, Heatmore is even, it's even a little Thanksgiving themed, kinda, right? Right, smiley face? A little Thanksgiving themed. I will say, the Heatmore follower sprite is a little more funny than I realized. Have you guys seen this? Look at his eyes. Why does he look like he's like wearing glasses? He looks like he's that guy who's about to say actually and like push up his glasses. He looks like such a nerd. It's pretty shocking. Let's get his glasses on. It's a funny follower sprite. Okay, let's go ahead and grab do I have a star for this? No, okay. Let's go do the let's just do this spot because it's super chill. I don't have a sweet center on me. I'm an idiot. Best looking shiny, Shuckle. Shuckle is my favorite Pokemon, favorite shiny, favorite everything. Favorite everything. Speaking of, let me grab him. Go ahead and grab our shiny sweet center. Not him. Him. There we go. Oh my god, please don't shiny hunt for Wooper with fishing, Exo. There is a ×5 Wooper horde spot next to, on Island 4, man. On Island 4, next to the PC in that water. Absolutely don't fish for Wooper. That would be, it's such a slow hunt fishing. You don't need to fish for Wooper, don't worry. I need to restart my encounter counter, it's broken. I don't want this on right now. Restart the playlist. Gotta restart my encounter counter. If your encounter counter ever doesn't work, 99.9% of the time, just restarting it is the best strat to make it work. Yeah, literally, Ren, literally. Getting a first shiny at 22 hours of playtime is very, very lucky. Very, very below average. I'd say most people get their first shiny at like 200 to 500 hours, I'd say. Something like that. And it's mainly because you don't get that many encounters during the storyline. Me and my stream calced it like a while back, where you get like 2,000 encounters per storyline on average, and that's if you use ×5 hordes to level during the storylines. So after completing all 4 storylines, it might take you like 100 to 200 hours, but you're only going to be at like 8,000 encounters, right? Which is nuts, right? That's super, super, super low. Yeah, let's see if the encounter counter works now. Shiny Umbreon is hard. It's impossible not to love Shiny Umbreon, you know? Like, it's literally one of those shiny Pokemon where it's like undeniably incredible. I will say I'm not a huge evolution guy. My favorite evolution's probably Vaporeon. Same with like shiny Vaporeon's probably my favorite. I think I don't want to use Leppas right now, but I thought about it, Rainer. Double helping hand during a gym run. That's kind of funny. They like both used it. It's a good meme. Sounded better. I appreciate Ginger. I'm doing okay, man. I'm yeah. Doing okay. I'm at least like able to talk and able to stream, which is nice, obviously, a little bit. I still like have a coughing fit here and there, but I'm able to talk, dude. I'm happy to be back a little bit, you know? Yeah, that's awesome, Beastly. Shiny Carp is so good. Yeah, shinies and Pokemon are a different kind of feeling. It's awesome. I mean, a lot of people are Rainer, so I mean, I respect it, right? A lot of people love evolutions. I get it. The rough thing about this spot is that obviously Clink is here, and I don't really want a shiny Clink, but we'll see. I don't know. I might switch up spots. I don't see myself lasting at this spot very long. I've been switching spots around a ton. I really want to hunt shiny Slowbro, but I don't know the best spot for him. Does anybody know the best spot for shiny Slowbro / Slowpoke? There's a spot on Cape Brink, but I think you might need Leppas for that. Does anybody know a Slowpoke spot that doesn't need Leppas? Can you hunt shiny Slowpoke or Slowbro without Leppas? Don't need Leppas? Is that true? Okay, let me check out that spot then. Because, yeah, I want to try... Maybe Relax Shiny. I think I'm going for Adamant right now, which is hilarious. I'm going for Adamant fucking Ferrothorn so I can power whip people choice band into oblivion. Onto the grass? Yeah, but isn't it like at the top, like no encounters? Okay, I'll check it out then. Okay, I'll check it out because I'm super down to do that. First piece of grass is fine. Okay. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. Yeah, if there's no Leppas needed, this would be awesome. Just right here? Or is it in the water? Oh yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, okay, hell yeah. Is this 100% Slowbro or does it share? Yeah, this is a great showing spot. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Ginger. I appreciate it, man. I mean, NP Cookie, both you guys. Water's Golduck? Ew. I do need to switch off. Obviously, I don't want to fucking Adamant Slowbro. 100%? Hell yeah. This is my next shunt then, for sure. My next spot. Am I counter hunting counting wrong? No, I think it's fine. Yo, good luck, Renpaizeri. Good luck. Caracasa is such a cool Pokemon. What region do you recommend? For what, Luffy? Dude, you're nuts, Ginger. Don't go too. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to stream for, man. But I appreciate it. Like I'm down to shiny to charm, I guess. I've been getting too many shinies, man. I don't know. Beginners, yeah, but like okay, but like, I guess like what's like so. I guess I have a guide, Luffy, if you want to check that out. That covers the top 5 like, or sorry, like the best regions of Pokemon, and it covers like all the positives and negatives and like benefits and stuff. So if you want to see like a written out list of like, hey, like here's all like the, you know, the reasons to go to Unova, the reasons to go to Kanto, here's what it's lacking, that guide will help you out. Yeah, I matched a main account, and then I participated in Fantasy EHP, and then I was the 74th person in the world to match an Ultimate Iron Man. Let me find what kind of, don't relaxed, I guess. Always relaxed. Synchronize. Roll. I feel like that's what I want here. What nature? People could go bold and stuff as well, but no, I was just giving those as examples, Luffy. The best region, I will say. Oh fuck. Okay. I would just watch the video, man. Like. But I will say best to worst. Unova is probably the best region overall. Hoenn and Kanto are kind of in the middle. Kind of like could go second or third. But Unova is by far the best, and Sinnoh is by far the worst. For like benefits, in my opinion. But that video covers in a lot more detail and goes over like actual, you know, bullet points and yeah. No, that's what I was saying, dude. That's what I was saying, Pete Cookie. I was being lazy. I had a fucking adamant Zam. I was going for that juicy adamant choice band power whip Ferrothorn, dude. Of course. Come on, man. How could you not go for the beautiful choice band? Min matching the Pokemon MMO immediately. Ellie Giggle, what's up, dude? Ellie Giggle, the classic. Sinnoh does have some decent shiny hunts or whatever. Sinnoh also has the best thing that Sinnoh has going for it is its single encounter Pokemon like spots, like unique. That's really it. Thanks for following, Luffy. I appreciate it, dude. Think of saving up for a Steam Deck, and part of me wonders how Pokemon plays on a small issue. I think someone actually ironed out by I think someone actually, I don't know if Best Friends made a video. I think someone actually made a video talking about Choice Scarf. True. Wait, that's insane. You're fucking brave as hell, Pete Cookie. I love it. I love to see that shit. Excuse me. I feel like someone actually made like a full-on video about Pokemon on the Steam Deck. Maybe I'm full of shit. The Steam Deck seems incredible, man. People like it seems so good. What is your best? Oh fuck no, the guy. Fuck, that's so funny. The guy's name is Best Friend. It's not my. He's not my best friend. That sounds kind of mean. He's not my best friend. His name is Best Friend. He's been in the PokeMMO community for a really long time, so that's why. Yeah, Roy Rogers. Yeah. That's like one of his YouTubes. He's been in the community for so long that I always just like forget that some people might not know him. But he's like a grandfather of the community who like has been making guides for the community for so long, and it's cool. I remember meeting him for the first time way back in the day on TeamSpeak back in like 2013. Maybe 2014 or 15, but it was, yeah. What's up, James? How you doing today, dude? What's up? What's up? This is an absolutely fantastic shunting spot. Super huge shout out to P Cookie and fucking Ginger for clearing up the information on this. I didn't know it was right here. No way you're running fucking Choice Scarf, Thunder, Ferrothorn, P Cookie. You're an absolute demon. Love to see that. What? After storyline in Kanto, I have a video called Top 5 Post-Game Goals in PokeMMO, and that usually, like, that video should hit the check marks for that question, where it's like, after you defeat either one region or all 4 of them, what do you do, and sort of what's the end game of PokeMMO. Yeah, that's super cool that he made a video on that. No, dude, that makes so much. I'm so glad you asked, Clumsy. That's so funny. That makes so much sense, and I'm really just happy you asked, dude. That's hilarious. Apologies for the coughing again, guys. Sorry. Were you actually running Choice Star Ferrothorn with Thunder to counter Pelipper? That's fucking incredible. I absolutely love to see that shit. What's the best starter to choose in Unova? That's a really tough question. Honestly, it's like up for debate in my opinion. I'd probably say Samurott. I feel like it's Samurott because Samurott's just super decent all across the board, and it's a water type. Gets nice coverage, can be mixed attacker. I'd say it's probably Samurott, but it's kind of a boring answer. Yeah. I don't like this answer. And sorry, not to be like too harsh on you, Nilo. I've seen people give this answer a lot recently to go the grass type starter just because of the grass ability patch. I really disagree with this. Changing your starter decision just to gain an extra like 700k Pokeyen or 500k Pokeyen long term is insane. That's like 1 to 2 gym runs. Like, you could literally make that money in 1 to 2 hours. Why would you choose your starter based off of 2 hours of work? Like, it's too drastic in my opinion. And I don't think it's like, yeah, I don't think it's worth doing that. It's such a long-term thing. Brave is best? Oh, that is super fucking true for boosting Gyro Ball. You can buy another starter? Yeah, but even then, like, it's just not worth. It's just not worth, like, sacrificing the benefit, even if it's a super small benefit. And that's also assuming someone's on an alt account, right? Where they can just buy another starter. They still have to use, like, you're sacrificing some parts of that run, right? For, like, very little benefit. Very, very little benefit. Very, 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 very late down the line once you complete the entire Pokedex. Like, I think it's just such... I don't think it's a good thing to do, but it's obviously just my opinion as well, so please feel free to just disagree, Nilo. I'm just kind of giving my... please feel free to disagree. I'm just giving my opinion on it. How did YouTube make my whole message just a smiley face? That's perfect. That's beautiful. What's up, Paul? How you doing, man? Excuse me. Sorry for the cough. Still getting over the sickness. What's up, Aben, by the way? Power Whip, Thunder, Hidden Power, Fire, Endeavor. You're a fucking madman. That is incredible. I have no idea the answer to that question, KTT, and I honestly, I'm not to be rude towards you. I don't care, right? Like, I don't care who's done the most good for the community. I just want to do as much good as I can, right? I'd probably argue that over the long term, like, I'd probably argue that Best Friends has done more for the community long term in terms of, like, his text guides and guides in the forums. I mean, that's just a growth really game. I liked Snivy and Superior a lot. Yeah, I have a Discord, Nick. It should be linked in the description of every stream and video. I really appreciate that, Paul, man. Thank you, dude. Paul, I'm feeling like I'm butchering your name, dude. I really appreciate the love, dude. Thank you. The positive feedback. Sorry, my voice is a little scuffed. Still getting over a sickness. Happy to be able to stream for a little bit, though. Any good Cantapokes that you would use to farm hordes? Like, use as the AoE Pokemon, like, using as the Pokemon to kill the hordes? Or, like, any good hordes of Pokemon to kill? I guess I'm kind of confused. Which one are you looking for, Hunter? Rod, say hi. Yeah, no, you're perfect, Aven. What's up? Yeah, the AoE kills. Okay. Getting a Nidoking is pretty good. You can get a Nido. Yeah, Surf, any like water type is really good since Surf is an HM, which is free, is really nice. Having to get like an Earthquake TM for like 30k sucks. So being able to go with the free Surf is nice. Yeah, Surf is AoE. Surf, Discharge, Earthquake, Bulldoze, Magnitude. Magnitude's a forgotten one. Obviously, it's really inconsistent, but you can get like a Doug Trio with Magnitude in Vermilion City. You also get the Bulldoze TM from Brock. So as long as you're doing enough damage, which might be pretty hard to do. It's only 60 base power, but Surf is your best bet. Surf is super solid. Surf is so good. Yeah, Best Friends is super cool, man. He's been with the community for... I think he just has very, very good intentions. Extreme Speed, Aerial Ace, Curse. Dude, Curse Softboil Togekiss is fucking awesome. That build is incredible, P-Cookie. I love that shit. Dude, you have some of the coolest PvP builds, P-Cookie. It's not a new location, Merca, but I mean, it's new for me. I haven't really shiny hunted here much. It's a good location. It's not new, but it's cool. I have not tried out Temtem still. I want to at some point. Temtem and then Dofus, someone mentioned. I always saw Dofus. I always saw Dofus back in the day, but I never played it. I don't think I've ever shunted this spot on stream. So it's new in that regard. It's too late. Game kind of died. Dofus or Temtem? Dofus would make sense. That game is really old. Dofus LMAO? Yeah. You think Temtem's dead? Interesting. I have no idea if it is or not. I'm just... Yeah. I'll give it a try at some point. Yeah, I know Dofus has a pretty, like, yeah, language barrier. Dofus was based? True. Dofus seems cool. $12K hours. That's fucking incredible, P-Cookie. I never played. You'll have to guide me around, man. Nice shiny side out here. Nah, I hate watching animes while they're airing, Rin. So I'm gonna wait until Chainsaw Man finishes and then I'll watch it. It might already be finished. I have no idea. I don't know how many episodes. I don't know how deep it is. I haven't been paying it. I haven't been like following it super close. I've been way too busy. I actually did watch a little bit of anime while I was sick, but I watched a fucking trash tier anime. I watched like 4 episodes of a trash tier anime, knowing it was gonna be a trash tier anime. When I wanted, it's when people watch like shitty reality TV. It was like that. I was watching a trash anime, excuse me, on purpose. But it was even worse than I expected, so I ended up just dropping it after episode 4. It was so bad. It was so unbelievably unoriginal and uninteresting. Chainsaw Man's so good, Pog. I'm excited to watch it. Jodo tomorrow, Kanto next year, Paldia next decade. True and real. True, true, true. Honestly, Paldia next decade is kind of generous. I think next decade would be Gen 7. Whatever that is. Kalos 2027, PogChamp. And then... yeah, the Gen 7 2030 Pog. Kanto 2, true. We'll get Hey Let's Go Eevee or Hey Let's Go Pikachu. Fuck. The game becomes Pokemon Go by 2030. I actually have a video talking about that exact topic, Twisted, so I don't want to repeat too much of it here just because my voice is already super strained. Sorry, dude, but I think if you Google will Gen 6 ever get added to Pokemon, I have a video talking about the options and what they might do. And my thoughts on it. Waiting for Chainsaw Man and Bleach to finish airing, yeah. I'm definitely not gonna watch the new Bleach stuff. I don't care, man. Unfortunately, I watched like all of. I don't know. I think I might not have watched all of original Bleach, but most of, if not all of original Bleach. And the ending, like the big fights, were just super not worth it in my opinion. Like it sucks. I think like coming from Naruto Shippuden and then going back to Bleach, I think was not fair to it. Like the fights in Naruto Shippuden are just unbelievably S tier, God tier, and Bleach had like these really disappointing big fights in my opinion that weren't like impactful. Yes, that is, yes, true, Nilo. That is super true. They can't remake them in like a 2D way. I'm pretty sure because that would fuck the copyright stuff. So they would just have to like implement some sort of ROM thing, or allow you to get the ROM obviously with your with your legal copy, right? Wink, wink. Black White 2 tomorrow. That's a good one. I respect that. 910 Aeron. That's a good hunt, Robert. Good luck, good luck. But I will say, one of the best things, if you want to fucking improve at shiny hunting, this is my secret wisdom, my secret tips. The best way to become a better shiny hunter, is just watch fucking movies, or watch anime, or watch a TV show. It's actually absurd how fast you will progress. That's my secret wisdom, my secret tech. Unreal. Unreal secrets revealed. Jodo is confirmed to be coming out in spring 2023. We don't have an exact month or an exact date, but spring 2023, my friend. Tomorrow, true and real. That's just a joke, if you don't know. Coming out spring 2023. New season of Bleach been heat? I'm glad people are enjoying it. I mean, that's good, yeah. There a forum page for that? Yes, there wasn't an announcement. I also have a video about it as well. I think if you Google like PokeMMO Jodo, I have a ton of videos covering the topic, and then I have a announcement or reveal video covering the update and the announcement and everything, where it happened. So true. Tomorrow or the 30th of February. True and real. True and real date revealed. That's the most Pokemon. That's like 1000% gonna become a meme. Like, guys, the date was revealed. Like, it's like February 29th. Holy shit. Like, that 1000% will be a meme. 1000%. Best way to shine and watch Petrowski? Okay, true. It increases your odds. Actually true. Petrowski question? Yeah, what's up, Luffy? New season of Bleach feels it's for past fans and not people just hopping in. That's fair. A nice thank you for those. That's honestly super respectable. That's pretty cool. Hope you're well, bro. I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing okay. I'm feeling better and better every day. I'm good enough to where I can hop on stream, right? Which is incredible, right? What's up, man? How you doing? How are you feeling? Best starters from Kanto region? I mentioned it earlier. Blastoise by far, Luffy. Shell Smash. Blastoise being able to learn Shell Smash is really, really incredible. Shell Smash is so powerful in the storylines. Got the charm? Yeah, I don't usually use charms too much. when doing ×5 hordes. I have charms banked. I just don't. I try to save my charms at the moment for my Cranidos hunt when I get back to that. My egg hunt. It's way more important for the egg hunts. I have like 45 or 44 shiny charms stocked up. Copium overload? True. First Pokemon experience for real today, Cynthia Part 2. Hell yeah, man. You still have your 4 starters? Dude, one of the saddest things, Fleeko, is that I don't think I have my original Kanto starter. That's the one starter I got rid of. Which I'm so fucking sad about. I'm not gonna lie. I got rid of my original Blastoise. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't even have a Dono pop, so wow, yeah, exactly, P-Cookie. Yeah, you like don't even really need, like, obviously White Herb is super good and pretty cheap in the storyline, but like you don't really need it for the story. Like, you can just get by with just living an attack and then sweeping. Oh, is that Charms are a scam? Fuck. They're just not that good. Like, I like using Charms for egg hunts. That's when they're really impactful. I feel like I literally just went to go pee, but I feel like a fucking old man. I'm gonna have to go pee again. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 2 seconds.
I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home.
Whew, okay, I'm back. What's up? What's up? You're about to have a great day? Yo, I appreciate it, Nickton. What's up? What's up, man? I always watch you playing PokeMMO while I play on my own. It started because I had to play without sounds. Now it's automatic. Dude, that's what I do with, that's what, like, exactly what I do with other games. So I totally get it, man. Might be a really odd question, but with much money as you have and as many Pokemon, what do you really make money for? I'm actually really broke right now. Yeah, like Pete Cookie said. Yeah, 3 mil or 3.6 mil is like, really doesn't go, I don't know, I shouldn't say, like, I don't know, it depends on what you want, right? A good comparison to tell how much money you really have is to compare it to an egg shiny hunt, and you need around like 120 to 150 mil on average to get an egg shiny, and I have currently spent around 80 mil on a shiny Cranidos hunt and haven't gotten it. So that's one of the biggest things. Like, I still need a lot of money to finish my Cranidos hunt, and then I have to hope that I get it on average, right? Well, I feel like PvP isn't the best explanation for me. I spend most of my money on shiny hunting. So for me, it's Cranidos, egg hunts. Egg hunts cost a disgusting amount of money. Pokemon Battle's definitely gonna give me anxiety in the future. Fuck. Trying to argue with Z moves. Oh yeah, dude, holy fuck. Z moves would be really annoying. My favorite regions are tied, Luffy. Unova and Kanto are my two favorites. What's up, Lord Havoc? What's up, Tired Fate? How you guys doing? Well, personally honored today. Somebody just asked about a price and I actually felt knowledgeable. Hell yeah, dude. Price checking is super fucking important. Kick-ass Larvitar, nice, nice. Price checking is super good. And it's super nice to be able to help people when you do know how to price check something. It's probably like the most important skill in PokeMMO, just because so many moneymakers rely on catching other Pokemon and selling them. So if you're not able to, like, you know, price check that stuff accurately, you're like not gonna be able to really make money in PokeMMO. You have to be able to price check. Thankfully, it's pretty simple on a base level, but it does get a lot more complicated. Yo, that's awesome, Lord Havoc. Sounds fun, dude. If I find a shiny as the sound of it, can I really hear it? If you have your sound effects turned up, yeah, you should be able to hear it pretty well. Which of the two is your favorite? They're tied, Luffy. I can't pick a single one, dude. Yo, hell yeah, Ginger. What's up, dude? Yeah, like egg shinies are just really expensive is the main thing to know, Crane. Yeah, their egg shinies are just insane. They take a lot of time and are really expensive. Fuck, that's a very, very minimal difference, Aben. But that's fucking funny. That's pretty hilarious. 7% faster at 10 FPS? Okay, genius. We gotta crank up these FPS, boys. That's really funny. I totally believe that, honestly. I believe that higher FPS makes you move faster in this game. But it's probably so minimal like that to where it doesn't actually, like, hurt the competitive integrity of the game. I'm not a huge Mianfu guy. I don't like Mianfu or Mianshu as Pokemon, or Mianshu or whatever. I feel like they look pretty lame. But I know a lot of people love them, and it's a pretty good shiny hunting spot. Hell yeah, Aven. Genius. White people happy. Top of the line graphics card. White people happy. I can go ahead and show you what the, if you want EXO, I can show you what the sound effect sounds like. I can lead my party with a shiny Pokemon, have the effect turned on, and have it go. Pokemon on Twitch as well, or only on YouTube. Pokemon streaming community is going slowly, is like always awesome to see. The Pokemon streaming community on Twitch has always like been super small, but usually there's, you know, usually there's at least one person live, I'd say. I honestly don't really watch much PokeMMO content. I try to, dude, but I try to also keep in my own lane and not really like steal from. I don't want to passively or subconsciously steal other people's ideas or content. So I don't really watch too much, honestly. That's a good question, Supermo. We can check that really quick. What's up, Stripped? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I can show you really quick, EXO. Here, one sec. Okay, I'm gonna pause my music. I'm going to warn everyone right now, okay? This is me warning you. I am not about to encounter a shiny Pokemon. I am just going to show EXO what the shiny sound effect sounds like. So EXO, I hope you're listening. This is what it sounds like. Once again, this is not me encountering a shiny. This is me just playing the sound for him as an example. Here we go. This is not me encountering wild shiny. This is just what it sounds like. Did you hear that? The like ting ding. It's like a nice little shiny noise. Hopefully you heard that well enough. Hopefully the desktop volume was turned up enough. Yep. Yeah. The non-English speaking community for PokeMMO is really big, which is really awesome. Keeps the game alive. You encountered a scam shiny? True. Yeah, that would be the real meme, J-Tone, is if I encountered both a wild shiny and... Yeah, that would have been very cool. OMG shiny, true. I'm in Team Mister. It's very, very full all the time, Stripped. If you want to join, you technically can fill out an application on the forums. Although, if I'm being totally honest, there's a really good chance you're not going to be able to join. For us to be able to invite a member, we have to kick a member at the moment. So there usually has to be a really fucking good reason for that player to join. In terms of what Pokemon are good to be NPCs, I have a video called Top 5 Pokemon to help you beat PokeMMO. And that'll cover Pokemon that are really good in any sort of PVM atmosphere. Whether it's any storyline, gym trainer, Elite Four member, whatever. Those should stomp anything. Yeah, Mr. has fucking a lot of very impressive OT shinies. How many encounters do I need to guarantee a shiny? You are never guaranteed a shiny. Ever, ever, ever. It's always 1 out of 30,000. I don't know. It's not my team, BitBam. I don't run it. I think it's a fair question to be asked to someone like Auk. I guess the issue with that is then you need like a lot more mods. You need a lot. You need like more. You need someone else to like probably run that entire separate team. Like having 2 different divisions like that definitely is something that happens with games, right? But it's a lot more infrastructure, a lot more going on. It's definitely an option. I think it's a legitimately really good question, BitBam. I think it's something to definitely consider. I'm sure Oct, I can talk to him about it. I'm sure he's considered it, but it's a lot of work is the real meme. Yes, that is true, Marcelo. At 300,000 encounters, you do have a 99.9%. I think it's 99.95 or something, or it's very, very, yeah. Teams need more functions. I don't think they need more functions. I think it'd be kind of nice, but I don't think it's needed. I don't think it's like required. 65k. Hopefully you get it soon, Stripped. I get what you're saying, Ollie, and I think doing more collaborations would be incredible for me, and I've been trying to reach out on that, but holy fuck, I'm just bad at collaborations, dude. I'm bad at because the main thing is like to record a YouTube video, you want to be in the right mentality, have the right amount of energy, and be in like the right headspace and like all the stuff, right? It's really fucking hard to like match up energy, time, and like mentality at the same time as someone else. Like the amount of times we're like, okay, let's try to do this at like 7 p.m. or whatever, and then 7 p.m. rolls around and we're like, like today fucking sucked. I really am not in the mood to record. Or like, I'm really tired. Like I recorded all day until 7, and like yeah, stuff like that happens. It's just like tough to line up. It's really tough to line up. What's it called? Team needs a log, in my opinion. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean a log, pre-cookie? 280 hours, now finish all the top Elite Four, have like 10k encounters, because of what shiny don't want to face and don't want. That's okay. It's gonna happen. I think it's good to not be scared of that. Also, when you're only at 10k, not say 10k encounters is a fair amount of encounters. I don't want to say only 10k, but I wouldn't worry about that quite yet, EXO. Don't worry. And it's okay to get a shiny you don't want. I think is one of the best things to accept with PokeMMO. But I understand if it's like your first shiny. If you really want your first shiny to be something you really care about, I totally understand that. Ugh. Excuse me. Apologies for the coughing. Yeah, like I would love to do something with AFC where, yeah, he like teaches me how to get into OU and stuff like that, or teaches me how to like do more complex stuff in OU. Yes, shiny Slowbro Lord, exactly. And like for mod actions, yeah, for sure, P Cookie, that would be, yeah, true. I mean, you have that in Discord, I think, of like a default bot log, but not in, yeah, not in team chat or whatever. Thanks for following me on Twitch, by the way, Stripped. I appreciate it, dude. Would love to hit 4K encounters here. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'll stop fucking busying Ginger. I'm down, dude. I probably won't stream for the entire charm, Ginger. But I'm down. I'll probably like end stream here in a bit, but I'm down to shine. Or I don't know. I just need to rest my voice. So I guess I have like two options. I could for your coffee, fuck, good meme. I could just like stream with less talking and more music and chill and just shiny hunt. I don't know, there's a couple options, or I could just end stream and go chill, but I just don't want I don't want to be like fucking, I don't want the stream to be boring. I don't want to sacrifice, you know. I guess the question is like, would you prefer a more boring stream that's still live, or yuppers? I should get a proper relaxed synchronized. Okay, there we go. Yo, peace, J-Tone. What advice do you have for new YouTube content creators on PokeMMO? Do something unique and original that hasn't been done already, and then to like give your channel a reason for someone to come to it, and then just try to upload consistently, or try to stream, do something consistently. If you can do something every day, try to upload something every day, in my opinion. Whether it's a stream, whether it's a video, whether it's an update, whether it's a fucking community post, just upload something every day. Chill and shiny hunt, yeah. We prioritize our team members with shiny charms, Fleeko. Sorry, dude. Team members always get priority with shiny charms. Thank you, Ginger, man. Slowbro in German is lamest. Fuck. Top notch. Do they add stuff like Black White 2 content? What if they added Celebrity Shrine? Thank you for the charm, Ginger. I don't see them adding Black White 2 anytime soon, if ever. I just think it's like, we already have, I don't know why we'd want like 2 Gen 5s in the game, and I don't know. Yeah, I absolutely stripped. Agreed. Level up before you leave for Kanto. Really just using Surf to kill the Marowak and Sandslash hordes at the Kanto Victory Road is really good, Lebex. That'd be my best recommendation. Using some sort of Surf Pokemon to kill the Sandslash and Marowak hordes at Victory Road. Yeah, Victory Road, Sweet Scent. Yeah. Make sure you have Sweet Scent so you're hoarding. Hordes are very, very strong. For shiny hunting, for XP training, whatever it may be. EV training. Yeah, absolutely good question. Collabing is required mentality, both parts. Yeah. Collabing is way tougher than it should be. It's really stupid how hard collabing is. It's really, I don't know, yeah, it's really dumb. But it just feels like it's such a to-do to line up 2 people versus like, oh, I'm just in the mood to make a video. Let me make a video, right? Yeah, the Marowak / Sandslash location. Yeah, it's defense EVs. Yeah, absolutely. This is 4,000 encounters, which is nice, Pog. 4,002 encounters. Yo, I appreciate it, Ren. Much love, dude. Much love to you, man. Thanks for popping in the stream as always. You're awesome. Have a great night. Have a great day. Appreciate it. Should say good morning as well, I guess, but... Is it really morning for anyone? I don't know if that's... I don't know. Seems sus. I usually reach out to people I want to collab with, and I try to, you know, have a good reason or a video to, you know, prepared for them or something. Yo, what's up, Lebex? Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it, man. Hopefully the content is worth it, my dude. Oh shit. Yo, thanks, Tyson.
Thank you for wasting money, Tyson_010.
Tyson_010. Thanks for dropping the Twitch Prime, dude. I really fucking appreciate that, man. That kind of support allows me to do what I do every day. Allows me to focus on making the best kind of content possible. Super, super appreciate it, dude. I've done a couple different. I mean, it's yeah. At some point, Ginger, it's possible for sure. That makes sense. Ah, gotcha, P-Cookie. That makes sense. Gotcha, gotcha. Doing a Soul Link Nuzlocke, I'm not gonna lie, that would drive me insane. I would get frustrated. I would hate that personally. I think it's not for me. And I'd be so scared to let down my teammate. 9 p.m. Okay, Germany gang. Yeah, Soul Link Nuzlocke. Oh shit. Wow, wait, 2 fucking back-to-back subs.
Less than 3. Good luck with the shunt pack. I got my girl from there last month as my first shiny.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
Pink and purple shinies, lol.
That's a great collection to build. Thank you so much, Thesaurus and Exo, guys. Thank you, dude. Holy shit.
Thank you for wasting
Germany gang, yeah, true.
HP. Less than 3.
Yo, thank you both so much. Holy shit. For YouTube or Twitch chat to read, there's no difference. I mean, really, for me to read. I think I prefer as a chat. I always say like YouTube is so much better for the content creator. Like it's not even fucking close. YouTube is like way better for the content creator, but Twitch is way better for the chatter. Twitch memes are fun. Twitch emojis are fun. The culture is there. Like Twitch is a good meme. In terms of like reading, like it doesn't really matter. I have them both in one spot, so it doesn't really affect too much. Dude, fuck, and Paul, dude, holy shit. You guys are nuts, dropping so much fucking support today. I really appreciate it, man. The stream back, like me like pushing myself to be here, man, today, since I've been sick or whatever. You guys are fucking way too nice to me. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the support and love today, guys. And the fucking hype music coming in right on time. I really appreciate that, Paul, dude. And thank you for the good luck, Surus. Surus. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Germany, woohoo. True. Excuse me. I'm chilling. Hey, Patrice, I've been watching YouTube for a couple months now. Really helped me out. Keep up with the good work. Dude, I'm fucking honored, dude. I really appreciate you, first of all, leaving a nice message and leaving, like, positive support like that. Secondly, going above and beyond and, financially supporting the channel. Dude, fucking thank you, dude. I really, really appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Thess? This maybe this. I think it's probably the snowman. I don't know why my chat like separated your name. Fess is so fucking funny. Sorry, the snowman. What's up? What's up? Germany takeover chat. Fuck, my whole chat's German. True and real. I appreciate it, ZS man. ZSH. I try, dude. And Dennis, dude. I appreciate it, guys. You guys are too good to me. I feel like, I don't know. I appreciate it. You guys are fucking too nice to me. I think some of my videos are decent. I will say, I'm a very firm believer of, you know what, man, like, not all my videos are bangers. Not all of them are going to be bangers. Releasing daily content is a mixed bag. I think some videos can be pretty interesting and pretty good. Some might feel a little forced or a little pressured or not always the best. I do try to always put the best quality I can into a video, right? And to still keep that high quantity. I definitely end up valuing quantity over quality. But I think it's important. I think having a daily video to look forward to. Because I know that that's what I would enjoy, right? Like, I know that I try to make content for how I would enjoy the content and what I would want to partake in, right? I really like having, like, a daily piece of content uploaded around a game. I think every single game deserves a daily content creator. Dude, I super appreciate it, XO. What's up, Namunis? How you doing? How you doing? Hello, hello. What's up? Streaming on Twitch now? Yeah, I'm dual streaming, man. What's up? What's up? How you doing, Fudge? Alpha Hoenn, yo, good call, Aben. You're too good to me, Paul, dude. You guys are dorks. Why am I butchering this pathing so hard? That was hilarious. When is your next stream? I usually stream Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Or EST or EDT or whatever it is right now. This was a weird stream because I did this stream very impromptu. I don't usually stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I've been very sick. I didn't stream at all last week because I was way too sick. And I'm still kind of sick, but I was feeling well enough to where I could stream. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I really miss streaming. I have the time. Let's go for it, right? Yes, honestly, yes, that's also super fucking true, Twisted. I think it's good to, yeah, absolutely. I have remade a couple of videos because of that, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Yo, what's up, boy? Fly? Thanks for following on Twitch, dude. I appreciate it. Oh, and Fudge rated me, dude. Fuck it. Sorry I missed that. Joining a team equivalents of guilds and other games. I'd say so. There's not like a whole lot of benefit. Some teams will do like team-only events, which are really fun and will give you a good chance of like earning some really nice prizes. Some things will share shiny charms. Like there's different like kind of social benefits, but no like really like in-game crazy benefits or whatever. To be honest, I'm doing it from YouTube. Gotcha. Yeah. That's why it's nice to be able to dual stream now, so people can, you know, watch on whichever they prefer. Yo, CX is. What's up, dude? Holy shit. How are you doing, my man? Pleading emoji to you too, my friend. Happy to see you. What's up, Lilith? Thanks for subscribing on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Hopefully the content is worth the click. Excuse me. I'd say it's pretty comparable, yeah, to like guilds and other games. It's, you know, it's a guild, team, clan, whatever you want to call it. What's up? Fuck, you also posting the pleading emoji in both chats? You're awesome, CX. How you doing, dude? You can pleading emoji in whichever chat you prefer. PogChamp. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. And you know other places with double battles, for example, above the Rapidash spot, there's a grass with what's levels. Yeah. What do you think if you bring something else there? I'm pretty sure it will still only give you the amount of payday yen for one payday. I'm pretty sure you can only get payday like payday money one time in a battle. That would be a very, very cool and creative money making method though, if that was like allowed to, you could do both or whatever. If that worked, that'd be pretty fucking cool. Yo, thanks to Fatal VR and Lebex for following me on Twitch. I really appreciate it. What's up, CX? Alpha Spin done Hoenn. Nice call. Yeah, I love the Shuckle alert. Pat Team 2 required. Fuck. I think Pokemon can add title like another like a shiny hunter. Do you think Pokemon can add title? Oh, like I see what you're saying, like titles or whatever, like on like a yeah. Honestly, a good question. How many people do you think play PokeMMO? There's actually a site that guesstimates the number, Shadow. If you go to mmostats.com/PokeMMO, they estimate the number based on the amount of like social media hits and stuff on YouTube and everything. Yeah, my Breloom set? Yeah, absolutely. It's just a catch and Breloom. It has a Full Swipe, Spore, Substitute for Ditto, and then Seed Bomb to kill the non-shinies in a horde. Yes, CX. I think that's exactly, yeah. This is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 2, actually. If you're looking for the newest and most updated Pokemon game, this is it for sure. True and real. I have no idea, honestly, Harold. I have no idea. It's a really good question. I think that'd be interesting. That would be a cool reward to go along with like an achievement list that I've talked about, to give people that sort of those late game goals. Like, imagine if there was a tag that was like Master Shiny Hunter that was like get like 100 OT shinies. Like, that would be awesome. Or like, I don't know, CEO, which is like reach like 100 mil Pokeyen or something. Or I don't know. There's like some really cool stuff some really cool titles that could be gained. That's a cool way to do it. Achievement list, titles. What's up, Jack Me Off? What's up? Fuck. Well, there's the donation. Absolutely. Yo, Paul, thanks for tipping $3, man. I really fucking appreciate it. There's the good old new donation alert. I really fucking appreciate it, man. Thanks, Paul. Thanks so much for the $3, dude. Appreciate it. Supports the channel, supports the content, allows me to do what I do. Thank you, man. Yeah, if you substitute against the Ditto, they can't transform and copy you, which is nice and comfy. Catch all fishable Pokemon. Fuck, that's a cool. Yeah, like. I love that, Ginger. That's a really cool, like, achievement list goal that you would never normally, like, go out of your way to do. I mean, I guess complete the Pokedex, but that's fucking cool. I love shit like that, man. That's awesome. Yeah, Skull Helmet's wicked cheap. Yeah, dude, I think PokeMMO is way bigger than people realize. 25K is nuts. I haven't checked it in a while. That's nuts. That's so crazy. I always say PokeMMO is bigger than people realize, man, for sure. Yeah, let's check it out. Like, 66th most played MMO is absurd. Like, that's so nuts. You know? That's such a big deal. That's actually so crazy. Yeah, like November and October have been insane. 30,000, 26,000. Yeah, dude, it's so nuts right now. We didn't even lose like many players, if at all, from Scarlet and Violet. I wanted to explore a little bit into like Gen 9 content, you know, since that, you know, during that sort of time period. But honestly, I think I'm done now. I'll probably just focus back again on PokeMMO content. Lose your first shiny? Fuck. Have a shiny run from you in the Safari Zone could be a cool one. Give people like at least a badge, like a title for having when that horrific moment happens. Yeah, no, PokeMMO is way bigger than people realize, for sure. Yeah, that's a cool thing. Dude, I'm so terrible at any of those like ribbon stuff, Twisted. I don't know anything about them, but I would love to do it at some point, right? A shiny OT Whalmer is so good, boy. That's awesome, dude. I really want a shiny OT Whalmer at some point. It's a very good one. You have to single encounter fish for it, which is just tough. Yeah, Elite Four stuff is really fucking hard to rerun. I don't really recommend it for most players. Hell yeah, Shadow. I respect that, man. The combination of Pokemon plus an MMO is such a unique combination, and it really creates for a very unique style of gameplay for sure. A PP song for Sweet Scent. I have it. Fuck. Thanks for the $2 more, Paul. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so fucking much. Thank you, man. It means the fucking world. It's because I have it PP maxed. Pengy Blue. I have it PP maxed. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate the support, dude. Appreciate the love. Thank you, man. Couldn't people just breed shinies to have it OT? No. This is a good question. So it's actually impossible to fudge OTs with the way the system works. I actually just finally recorded my guide on how to keep your OT when breeding shinies. It's actually really, really easy to lose OT. If you buy 2 shinies off the GTL and neither of them are your OT and you try to breed them together, it'll come out unknown OT. That's how unknown OT happens if you see that on the GTL. Or, this is a crazy one. Let's say you have a shiny male Magikarp. So it's in the Dragon Egg group, right? If you have a shiny male Magikarp and you breed that with a female shiny Bagon you buy off the GTL, it will consume your OT Magikarp and come out as an unknown OT shiny Bagon. So you never, ever, ever want to do that. You never, ever, ever want to lose your OT on a shiny. You can, if you have an OT shiny Magikarp, there's no possible way to breed it for it to come out your OT without it also coming out as a Magikarp. It has to come out as the same species. Yeah, you have to have it as your OT to breed, yeah. Gets for the life of me. That's tough, man. If you're ever stuck with any sort of storyline stuff with PokeMMO, I have 2 main guides. I have top 5 Pokemon to help you beat PokeMMO, and then top 5 items. Classy level is mostly just a meme, from my understanding. I don't even remember what I probably answered like 0 Fleeko or something. It's some old meme that I don't even know it. So if I do it with a Ditto plus OT, it holds the OT. If I do it with a Ditto, if you breed, it depends. So if you breed a non-OT shiny Ditto with a shiny with your OT, yeah, it comes out as your OT, whatever the Pokemon is, yeah. If you have an OT shiny Ditto that you breed with a non-OT shiny, it'll come out unknown OT. Shiny, like breeding your own shinies or rebreeding your shinies for IVs or breeding OT shinies is like really, really fucking important to do right. I'm really excited to have my guide finally come out on it because it's so important. You absolutely cannot, like, do not ever, ever, ever lose an OT shiny. Yeah, that's the main thing to, yes. That's the main thing to just think, to always remember and think about what Ginger said. you always have to make sure that the species coming out is the Pokemon you have the OT shiny like on, if that makes sense. You cannot breed a Ditto with a Ditto. What's the importance of having your OT? Mainly just usually when you spend the time to get an OT shiny, you want to keep it. Having that OT is so much rarer than just a random. So the main thing is to show this example is that buying shinies is 1,000,000 times easier than hunting for an OT shiny. The best way to show this example, or the best example of this, is Shiny Dratini. Shiny Dratini only costs around 7 mil. It's really cheap. Let's show you. I'm under items, excuse me. Shiny Dratini is really cheap. It's around 7 mil. You can make 7 mil from gym reruns in around what? 2 months? Maybe less than that? Maybe even 1 month. I wanted to make a video. I want to make a video on this at some point. But essentially, it'll take you around 30 to 60 hours of grinding for Pokeyen. Like 30 to 60 hours of grinding for Pokeyen to get a shiny Dratini. 30 to 60 hours of grinding Pokeyen versus around 1,500 hours on average it would take to fish for one. That's OT. Because Dratini is an uncommon encounter at Dragon Spiral Tower. You need some Ricola? Dude, I've been sucking down Ricolas. Exactly. I think they're like cherry lemon or cherry honey flavor or something. Yeah, I've been pretty sick, man. Sorry. I think I'm out of Ricola. Point of OT is just the pure flex? To some extent, yeah, for sure. But the meme is, like, if you already put in the time or if you already have the OT, you might as well take the time to preserve it. You never want to lose an OT. You might as well just buy a whole new shiny if you don't care about the OT and just fuck around with that. Yeah, with something like a shiny Eevee, most of the time you're going to have to rebreed it with a shiny Ditto. Which is... What's up, man? Absolutely. Yeah, what's up, Paul? How long will you stream today? I'm not sure, man. I usually just stream till I'm out of energy. I'll probably finish this shiny charm. That'll probably be a good meme. I appreciate it, Paul. Dude, for the two bucks again, dude. I really appreciate the support, dude. Yeah, so usually with something like with Eevee, so Eevee is an egg hunt shiny, which means it's gonna cost you around 120 to 150 mil anyway, just to get a shiny Eevee on average. So at that point, you don't really care about spending another 7 or 8 mil to rebreed it. I love videos on my new sub. I play Classic Gen 1 to 6 and still haven't beaten PokeMMO. This game is more relentless. Dude, it's surprisingly tough. I think, especially nowadays, man, I think it's tougher than ever. The storylines and everything, for sure, dude. Welcome, man. Hopefully you enjoy your stay, dude. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I think it's fun. I think PokeMMO is a really refreshing game storyline-wise. Yeah, Eevee is absolutely... I know, you can ask Kuroshi if they're still here. Kuroshi has been grinding for Eevee for a while, man. They have so many egg encounters. They have so many encounters, so many egg encounters, so much money spent on Eevee. It's brutal. Nah, I'm not super. I'm on shiny charm at the moment, samurai, and I'm not super worried about it. I probably should be less lazy and go for it, but I'm okay with sticking to my shiny hunt and just focusing on my task at hand. 30 mil into EV edging. Oh yeah, man. Fuck, it's brutal. Refreshing, yeah. That's always good to hear, dude. Just create a new character and call him Unknown OT. True. Genius. Yeah, someone was talking about starting the EV shiny egg hunt, Kuroshi, so thought I'd throw out our residential EV hunting god. Yeah, dude, holy fuck. I feel that, Ginger. I'm so broke, man. It's actually I need to stop. I mean, I've been spending a lot of it on investments. I mean, most of my money has gone into investments, which I'm actually pretty happy about and stuff. So, in a couple of years, I should just be set, but we'll see. I knew that I was going to be broke for most of, I mean, throughout all of event season and everything. I'll make money and spend it just as quickly and everything. You can give them hidden ability, I believe, that is already made with that new item. There's a new item that actually does do that, but it's pretty expensive, and you have to consume another Pokemon with the hidden ability. So what's that item called? Does anybody know? I don't remember what this item is called. Prismatic, yeah, okay. It's prismatic something, yeah. Prismatic Pearl, thank you guys. So with the Prismatic Pearl, it's not going to be cheap, so keep that in mind. Yeah, you can buy a Prismatic Pearl, and let's say you have an Alpha Eevee that's 5 times 31 in natured and like already made and everything. Or sorry, a non-alpha, let's say you have a normal Eevee that's 5 times 31 timid, ready to go, whatever. You could buy an Alpha Eevee with nothing going on. What am I doing? Okay, I'm getting super distracted, sorry. You could buy a shitty Alpha Eevee and a Prismatic Pearl and then consume the Pearl and the Alpha on the Eevee and like transfer it over to your other Eevee, if that makes sense. So it'll cost you like probably 350k or so. What's up, Omega Ring? Hello from Greece. Yeah, happy. What's up, Greece? What's up to Greece? Yeah, I think it's super important to understand how difficult egg hunts are. But if you do understand that and want to go for it, I mean, more power to you, right? I think it's the best thing to understand. I think it's just hidden ability. I'm butchering this explanation, Aben. I'm pretty sure it's only hidden ability. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure it's only hidden ability. I'm butchering the fuck out of this explanation because I'm really exhausted. Sorry. Still pretty sick. I think it is only hidden ability. What are good shinies to hunt in Kanto? Slowbro is a good example here. Slowbro, Wooper. If you want like a Leppa spot, there's Wobbuffet / Lickitung inside Cerulean Cave. I have 2 videos called like top 5 like beginner shiny hunting spots, and those should have some spots in Kanto, so I would check those out. Hey, Batrowski, yo, what's up, FX? I think it's worth while breeding for a shiny Eevee catching deals on the alt. It can be. It can be. It's gonna be really fucking hard no matter what, Shadow. You can't multi-log on one device, which is important. I don't know why I hate this song. I'm gonna restart the playlist. I don't know why that song annoys me. Used to be a RuneScape stream. Sad. Yo, what's up, Majestic? True. True and real.
One day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
What's up, Dexton? Thanks for following on Twitch, man. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having fun. I'm good, dude. What's up, Majestic? How you doing, man? I'm a little sick at the moment, but I'm doing okay, man. I'm having fun. Hey, from YouTube, happy to have you, dude. What's up? What's up? Thanks a lot for your answers. I played 2 weeks ago, and not only did your videos help me a lot, but made me more passionate. That's, God, that's such a fucking great comment and great thing to hear. Hearing that I've added passion to people's game, that's fucking awesome. I really appreciate that, man. That's a very, very nice, like, compliment to give. I really, really appreciate that, man. Much love. Dude, hearing stuff like that, like, man, dude, some days, like, the making of the content is fucking exhausting, especially while I've been sick and everything. Hearing shit like that, hearing that I'm adding fucking passion to people's everyday gameplay, that's fucking awesome. Like, that means the absolute world to me and really keeps me going. Thank you, man. I don't know why, like, fuck, I don't know why that meant so much to me. Thanks, dude. Gas Dish Haunted for Game is my favorite one. I think you can do gas. I think. Do you just do it at Lavender Tower? It might be a Lepa hunt at Lavender Tower, but I don't know if there's a better spot. There might be a better spot. Let's check. Let's check together. So you've got hordes at Lavender Tower, of course. You've got hordes at Old Chateau. If these are 5 times hordes, I would definitely go Old Chateau and Sinnoh. Sinnoh might actually be your best bet. I'm pretty sure they might be times 5 hordes. Favorite all-time mon? Shuckle in every aspect. Favorite shiny, favorite Pokemon, favorite competitive Pokemon, everything is Shuckle. What happens when I fill 5 boxes with Magikarps? How long is going to be? Wait, what do you mean? Sorry, I'm confused, man. What happens when you fill 5 boxes with Magikarp? I don't know. Open a fish... Open an aquarium? That's a tough... I don't know what you mean, man. I'm sorry. Here, one sec. Apologies for the coughing again, guys. Sorry. Yo, what's up, Intergalactic?
Thank you for wasting money.
What a sick name. Intergalactic Gecko. Underscore. Incredible name. What's up, man? Thanks for subscribing. I really fucking appreciate that, dude. Supports me and allows me to keep making the content that I do every single day. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love, much love. Yeah, 4 to 6 hours a day is no joke for sure, Shadow. That's super fair. Yeah, dude, if I could, I would hope that everybody gets lucky on an egg hunt, because holy fuck, they're brutal. I think Lantern is a really underrated shiny. I would love to hunt Lantern one day. I think Lantern is one that's not on my shiny list that probably should be. It might be there, I'm not sure though. I'm going to breed them and also doing shiny on the go. I would not recommend breeding Magikarps for a shiny. That would be a huge, huge waste of time. Yeah, I would not recommend doing that unknown. If you're breeding them for profit, go for it. If you have like some IVs and stuff or something set up where you can breed them for profit, go for it. Do not breed Magikarps for a shiny. It'll be a huge waste of time. It takes like 6 hours to hatch 5 boxes of Magikarp. And that'll be like what? You know, that'll be like maximum like 300 or 400 encounters where you can literally do times 5 Magikarp hordes at Sutopolis City and get 1,000 encounters per hour. Aquarium LMAO. Yo, congrats, Jato. That's actually sick. 4 times 31 is so nice. I assume alpha. There's still two. Yeah, egg breeds are fucking brutal, man. That's insane. Yeah, congrats on the Switch, dude. And yeah, I fucking appreciate it, man. Hell yeah. Thank you, Gecko, dude. Best Lapras set. That's an interesting question. I don't know how Lapras is used in PvP at the moment, if, you know, ever. I feel like Lapras is in what, UU? Or is it just untiered? It's just untiered. Underrated Pokemon. Someone should try to use Lapras in PvP. Underrated fucking Pokemon right there. Parasong plus Blah. Is that really the best strat, though? It very well might be, Aben. Very well might be. Yo, what's up, bruh? Okay, thanks for subscribing on YouTube. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I really liked what was like called Bike MMO back in the day, which was just breeding, you know, over and over again and biking back and forth. I love that shit, not gonna lie. Dude, let's go, Zetsu. Congratulations. What was the Pokemon? What was the shiny? Congrats, man. 48K is definitely a hunt. Definitely a super solid hunt. I don't know why breeding can be so much fun. Dude, I fully agree. I think breeding is like generally one of my favorite things to do in Pokemon. Yeah, I fully agree. I think it's very satisfying. Like cultivating that thing to getting better and better and better. The ideal number of IVs to sell, usually it's around 3. Ideal 31, usually around 3. Like if you're like breeding like 1 times 31s together, usually at around 3 it becomes ideal to sell. Once you reach like 4 or 5, that's when people are like scalping for natures and stuff. No, the shiner rate should still be the same, 1 out of 30,000. It was Gabite, the latest member from our Shiny Dragon team. Let's fucking go, Zetsu. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Dude, you should break out the Lapras in randoms though. Lapras is cool, dude. Flipping plus breeding combo is so addictive, dude. True. You can really play PokeMMO like a management style game, dude. It's fucking awesome. You can really. That's a great. Yeah, absolutely, Gecko. You play this game in so many different play styles. Just sold 2 ocarinas. Yo, hell yeah! Congrats, congrats. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, flipping is definitely huge. I should be flipping shinies more. I haven't been doing that in a while. Flipping shinies are really nice because it's super passive. I just got stuck on a Kecleon flip for a long time. 1 mil in the pocket. Let's go. Yo, congrats, man. Nice. I definitely need to liquidate at some point, man. Like, I think I'm on so many investments right now that it's starting to hinder my flow. But I can't liquidate on any of like my investments, I don't think, at the moment. I'm trying to think. So the Kecleon? Yeah, a bit ago. I think I ended up selling for like 8 mil or something. I bought it for like 6.5. I tried to sell it for like 12 for so long, and then 10, and then 9, and then back to 12, and then 8 or something. Took me so fucking long. I think I saw it like a month or two ago. Because it was before the Halloween event. It was probably like a month and a half ago. But yeah, that shit opened up so much capital once the Cataclyon sold, not gonna lie. I have a beginner's flipping guide recorded, but it's not out yet. I have one recorded about flipping Dittos specifically. I would love to do a shiny hunting flipping guide at some point as well. Dude, yeah. I'm with you, Louis, man. I think it's like, yeah. As tempting as it is to go for shit like that, I've fucked myself, and I'll always admit I just made a huge mistake on that Cataclyon. Is this real? What's up, Prince? How you doing today, man? What Pokemon would you swap out on this team? Sceptile, Gyarados, Charizard. I don't know what Dragoran is. Gengar and Alakazam. Gengar and Alakazam have a lot of overlap in terms of what they do. They're both just fast special attackers that do very similar things. I think Sceptile is good coverage. I would keep Sceptile. Gyarados is really fucking good. I would honestly probably drop either Gengar or Alakazam. I mean, it's up to you though. German name for Dragonite. Gotcha. Dragonite is also surprisingly not. I want to say he's not that good in the storyline, but I don't know. His stats alone, he's pretty fucking good. Is this for PVM or is this for, what is this for, by the way, Lord? People will always buy shinies though, Shadow, for shiny breeding. It's not usually for like shiny collecting. That's why shiny, yeah, that's the market's pretty consistent because people want to rebreed shinies for IVs. And Gyarados, Snorlax, Scizor, Metagross, like powerful to me. Dude, Gyarados alone is so fucking good. If you could just get a Gyarados with the learned moveset, he gets these upon level up. Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Crunch, and then like Rain Dance or some other fucking move. He's insane. Dragon Dance Gyarados is so fucking good and cheap in the storyline. How are you, bro? I'm okay, man. I'm getting over the sickness still. I'm coughing a decent amount, man. Not gonna lie. And it's putting a lot of stress on my voice to stream, but I fucking miss you guys. I've been shiny hunting a lot recently off stream and having a lot of fun, so I thought I'd try to stream some of it. Yeah, like Power Whip or Earthquake on Gyarados as well. True. Having that grass coverage on Gyarados is super nice. What's up, Tiago? Thanks for following me over on Twitch. I appreciate it, man. How are you doing, Prince? Oh, I missed some chats. I'll check here in a quick sec. I just buy my Leppas. Hi, Pat. I finally finished setting up all my money farming methods. Gym run Leppas, Alphas catching. I'm hoarding good money now. What should I start investing in? Good question. I mean, I have, it's tough to give you one answer on that, right? I always recommend sealed product. So, like, I would either recommend, like, this upcoming Christmas event or doing something like the goodie bags that just came out. I will say it depends on what type of investment you want. I don't recommend investing in something generally if you don't want to hold it for at least 2 years. Like, if you want to invest, think of it as a 2-year thing, right? Minimum. If you want to flip, then that's a different discussion. Then you can do some like shiny flipping, some ditto flipping, stuff like that. But if you want to like invest, make sure you're willing to hold on to something for at least 2 years. I really like the idea of Crawdaunt. I wish Crawdaunt was better. It's just so fucking slow. Like 55 base stat speed, even in the storyline, is brutal. At that point, you should be using Dragon Dance, I guess, to help with the speed. And then it's just, I don't think Crawdaunt's that good, unfortunately. But I wish it was good. I get where you're coming from. Yeah, fuck Scizor. I hate Scizor. Scizor is my least favorite competitive Pokemon. Yo, thanks, Prince. I appreciate it, man. Yo, thanks for subscribing, Artifact. I appreciate it. Yeah, Moxie Crocodile should carry you through pretty much any storyline. The last shiny I caught was Celio. But I rebred recently today into his feel. Caught a shiny Mareep the other day. Holy shit. Congrats. That's awesome. Dude, huge congrats, Ozzy. Great shiny. So we never know when an event like that is coming. Like they never announce it ahead of time, Exo. It's all based on previous assumptions from previous years. They never warn us when holiday events are coming. What's up, Ben? Thanks for subscribing on YouTube, man. I appreciate it. So yeah, but I do have, if you want to check out, if you want to know how to prepare for the Christmas event, I have a playlist. Yo, fucking wait, did you actually find shiny Slowbro? Are you on channel 1? I can inspect the battle. Huge congrats if so. Great shiny. Like right now? Let's see if I can see you here. I don't see you. Welcome back, Rizzy. Or Richard, I believe, right? Nerf the amulet coin. That's a good question, Universal. The amulet coin was an interesting item. They ended up nerfing just a lot of those items to be consumables. It's the same thing with Lucky Egg. Because what happens is amulet coins just end up becoming worthless. They end up becoming 1500 Pokeyen. And not really being much of a dynamic item or doing much. There's been a lot of items that's had that happen too over the history of PokeMMO. And they had to get nerfed because Payday was too good. I think growing Lepus is really good, and berry growing in general can be very worth it. I personally, I don't like it. It's very punishing if you forget a water. Oh, I see you here. Wait, I can probably spectate you. Yeah, my bad. I'll spectate after this fight. I'm sorry. I don't know why I was looking in the water like an idiot. Dude, let's go. Congrats to you, dude. Holy shit, the shiny Slowbro. Congrats to Taylor. That's fucking awesome, dude. With Copelandia, the fucking Breloom. That's awesome. Dude, great shiny, man. Huge congrats. Good luck on the IVs, dude. It's such a good purple, dude. That's such a good shiny. Such a good fucking purple. Dude, huge congrats to you, man. GZ, dude. Yeah, I'd much rather buy Leppas. It's so much easier. If you're gonna plant berries, do it for profit, not for like because you want Leppas for shiny hunting. Yeah, dude, Gyarados is so good. Dude, congrats, man. Let me know if the IVs are good. It's such a good shiny. Congrats, Taylor. Now we gotta look for our own. Now we gotta do our hunt, boys. 9 minutes left in the charm. I'm honestly not sure. I haven't been following the Alpha economy. I kind of got bored of it after all the hype, honestly. Not gonna lie. So I'm honestly not sure, Kazurgon. It's my second shiny after Marl? Dude, that's so fuck. Yeah, I remember. Wait, that's awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats. Yeah, I mean, I feel you. Universal, it took me 8 years before my first OT shiny in PokeMMO. 8 years and 2,200 hours of game time. They're fucking rare, man. No, I have not completed my Pokedex. Maybe one day. I'm very new. I have a Scyther and I want to trade it into a Scizor. Yes. So either I can help you out really quick, Michael, or you can actually find a community manager in global chat. You'll know because they'll have a little like CM badge next to their name. So if you go to global chat and say, "Hey, any CMs around?" ? They'll pop out and they'll let you know if they can help, if they have time to help or whatever. Or you can hit up someone trustworthy in my Discord or something. There should be someone in my community trustworthy enough to help you out. The important thing with that, Michael, is that scamming in PokeMMO is against the rules. So if someone were to try to scam you for your Scyther, you can report them and get them suspended or banned. And you might get your Scyther back, you might not. Probably not, I'll be totally honest. It is against the rules to scam. So yeah, the biggest thing, yeah, get screenshots and log it. So what you can do is you can like type to the person like, hey, I'm trading you this Scyther and you're going to trade it back to me just to trade, right? Smiley face, like right question mark smiley face, and then wait until they say yes. And then if they confirm it in chat, you're 100% good. Let's see the IVs on this. Serious? This is really fucking good. Wait, really good. You literally have all the stats. I mean, serious nature is not great. But dude, 20 plus HP, defense, special attack, and dude, oh my god, this is really good. Very, very good IVs, man. Huge congrats. That's so good. Real life Team Rocket? Fuck. Yeah, the skull, dude, Scorsese, the skull helmet. It's pretty cheap right now. Or okay, that one's actually expensive. The Shadowbone one is like a mil. The cheap one, the Skullbone's like 100k. My first shiny was Stunfist, which I specifically hunted for. Yeah, discuss it in game and screenshot. Yeah, you should be safe. Six minutes on charm. Dude, Slowbro is so good, man. Congrats, Jiro. A lot of encounters today, man. Good shunts today. Good stream today. Much longer of a stream than I expected. Much longer. Because you guys were so cool. Yeah, Scizor is pretty good. Scizor is especially very, very good in PvP. Yeah, I love the purple of Shiny Slowbro. It's hard not to love. How often do you find a shiny on average? It really depends, man. It depends on, you know, how often I'm hunting, what I'm hunting, what kind of hunts I'm doing. Yeah. I think the main thing, the most important thing is the shiny rate's just 1 out of 30k, so it's just important to understand that, yeah. 1 out of 30,000 is the shiny rate, which will always be the average. You know, how long those encounters take depends on what kind of hunt you're doing. If you're doing ×5 hordes near a PC, usually going to be around 30 hours per shiny. What I miss? Viewer got a shiny Slowbro. I don't know if you saw that. Taylor here, you can see. Got a shiny Slowbro on stream. Really good IVs. Top 5 most valuable shinies. Secret Shiny Shedinja is always #1. Other than that, probably just rare secret shinies or just rare shinies. I don't know. It's a tough one. I honestly don't know, Nilo. I haven't been keeping track of the alpha economy enough, Nilo. I heard someone saying that, but I don't know, honestly. Yeah, you have to breed for a shiny starter, exactly. I think Lax Nature is probably, as long as the IVs are fine, or like as long as it has Moxie Canino, it's probably good enough. Crocodile is just so good. The nature is very helpful, but you can make do without it. Yo, best of luck, Ryan. Was there a time Pokemon when a massive inflation did happen? I mean, yeah, right? Yeah, absolutely. There's been a lot of ups and downs in the Pokemon economy. Yes, all Pokemon do have a shiny version, yeah. Good question. I know in Pokemon Go, like, not every Pokemon in the game has a shiny version in the game, which is really weird. Nowadays, I use both. So I mainly streamed on Twitch from 2013 until 2020. And then I switched to YouTube, and that was the best decision I ever made in terms of growing my channel and my content. Then I streamed on YouTube from like 2021 until 2022, and then now I just started dual streaming like within the past week or so. You probably just have to update, G. I mean, it sounds like, right? I don't know if they're, I mean, I don't know when was the last time you downloaded it. The encounter counter can be pretty finicky. Usually, just restarting it can fix it. But sometimes you do have to reinstall. I've had to do a fresh reinstall of my encounter counter 3 or 4 times. Making sure you notepad document, like write down your encounters, so you don't lose track of those numbers, and then you should be good. Dude, I want a shiny Wailord so bad. Unknown, yeah, for that exact reason. It's so troll. What's up, Drippy? Yeah, for sure, Canino, for sure. Eggbreed Shiny does not have a guaranteed one-time 31. It comes out with the IVs that it would have, that would have based on the parents. Good question. Thanks for following me on Twitch, Prince. I appreciate it, man. Much love to you. I feel like is that a refollow or what's the meme there? Either way, I appreciate it, dude. Hell yeah. What's up, Balaze? PokeMMO, for those who want a shiny dex, are legendary. Yes, legendaries are shiny locked. And you can only get, I mean, you can't get, you can only, I mean, I don't know if you know how legendaries work in PokeMMO or not. Like, you can only catch the King of the Hill style ones and own them temporarily. And those are shiny locked, yes. You're awesome, Kazurgon. I appreciate it, man. Much love to you, dude. Can you explain how selling box of Ditto works? I have a couple of videos on that. I recommend checking those out instead, Samurai. Not to be, I know it sounds really rude or annoying. It's mostly because my voice is fucking strained, man. I'm gonna be honest. So just checking out videos to get the answer to that is better than me trying to scramble to find it on stream. I appreciate you understanding that, dude. I mean, hopefully, I assume you, hopefully you do. Dude, Wailmer is a great shiny to hunt. The issue with the shunt of the Wailmer shunt is that you need to single encounter fish it, which is really long. It's a tough hunt, but it's a great shiny that I've spent a decent amount of hours hunting for. Yeah, you're awesome, Jake Patterson. I appreciate it, man. You too, dude. Much love to you. That would definitely be a Flex Shadow. I mean, most likely, I mean, it depends, right, Gecko? It depends on the nature. It depends what you want your Garchomp to do. Garchomp is a pretty versatile Pokemon. Usually, most people go 252 attack, 252 speed. If you're Choice Scarf or Choice Band or Life Orb or some sort of offensive one. If you're like Tank Garchomp, you can go 252 HP, 252 special defense. There are other variants, but most of the time you're going to be 252 attack, 252 speed. You can throw in some special attack EVs in there if you're mixed and like are like naive and have like Fire Blast for Scizor, but just make sure you're doing the minimum number of EVs to make sure you one-shot Scizor, and then yeah, don't do any more. 3.8k seems kind of nuts. That seems really high. That's interesting. Thank you so much for the shiny charm again, Ginger. I appreciate it, man. Yes, that's correct. Can you know? Correct. The farmer town of Dittos was smeared over Berlin with support. Also, I support all the Dittos after. Oh yeah, you took care of that perfectly. Always welcome. I appreciate it, man. Whew, okay. I feel like, even though we're really close to 5k encounters, I'll stop being a baby. We'll hit 5k, boys. I'll stay live till we hit 5k for you guys. So I guess we have to get a shiny, right, guys? I think that's how it works. I think we're guaranteed one at 5k. You know, 5k encounters is just so many, right, guys? Wow. Shiny in 5001, true. Why'd people happy? How are you doing, Scorsese, man? What's up? Gallade? I'm not a huge fan of Gallade. I think Gallade's pretty annoying and lame. I think it is a pretty interesting NU comp though. Swords Dance Shadow Sneak is a good moveset for it with like Psycho Cut and stuff. Or does it go Zen Headbutt? I don't remember. You can like Drain Punch and stuff. It's pretty. It's interesting. Drain Punch, Swords Dance. It's like something like it's like a physical attacker with Ghost priority, non-stab, Swords Dance setter. How about you? I'm good, man. I'm always just working fucking hard. Life's always crazy, you know, going crazy, but it's good, man. I would say it's fulfilling, dude. It's fulfilling, and that's all I I really care about, right? I think Iron Valiant looks kind of bad, which is a hot take, maybe. I don't know. Martin, is that you? Yes. For those who don't know, Martin Scorsese actually does watch my stream, which is, pretty cool. So it's an honor to have him. For a rare shiny, how does Vespiquen sound? Vespiquen is a decently rare shiny, Vespiquen / Combi. The way you hunt that is it's a single encounter hunt. So you have to run back and forth and hope. It's like an uncommon. Single encounter uncommon rarity. One of regular swarms. Just having a chance at different Pokemon in different locations. Being able to shiny check them and hope for rare shinies. Better start watching movies? Yeah, true. Best way to shiny hunt. We're almost there, boys. We're almost at 5K. Here it comes. We're 2 sweet cents away. $5K? Not yet. I've never had a secret shiny. Not yet. 4995. Here we go. 5,000 encounters. A really nice milestone to hit in a shiny hunt. Nothing too crazy, but it's a cool milestone nonetheless. Excuse me. It's a cool milestone nonetheless. There we go. I appreciate you guys watching today. Super fucking cool stream. What's up, Heike? Super cool stream. Been a long one. A lot longer than I expected. I'm going to go take a rest. I'm going to go feel a bit better. Rest the throat. Chill out. Let the sickness ride over me. If you guys enjoyed the stream, if you're on YouTube, make sure to leave a like on the video. That shit helps out a ton. Remember to subscribe if you're on YouTube. Remember to follow me if you're on Twitch. Remember to blow me a kiss with, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal and Venmo are honestly the best ways to support. And all of that support does go a long way and literally does allow me to keep making the content that I do, right? Like, that's what keeps me, allows me to do this. So I appreciate it. Every bit goes a long way. Fucking love you guys. Have a great day. I'll be seeing you later. Best of luck on your guys' shiny hunts. Peace.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a